What's good? What's good? What's good? My
Salute.
peopleizations. We in the building. This is gonna be a different show than we typically do. First of all, we start late because and I apologize to Clay's time and you guys' time because once again your boy Blue was suffering from another major migraine today. All day long. I couldn't get it together. And but my inbox was just absolutely stacked with a bunch of nonsense from last night's live stream. Obviously, a lot of people in their feelings that can't get themselves together. They got a lot to say in my inbox. So I send everybody the invite because I'm not going to deal with long messages like this. This is the messages that I'm getting in my inbox. Long messages like this in my inbox about Gervonta Tank Davis. Long, extensive messages. You guys see this? How long and how Clay said diabolical this message is? You see how long and ridiculous
in their feelings, deep.
Yeah. You see
deep in their emotions. Deep in their emotions and their feelings, right? Bro. Expressing themselves.
Right. And it just goes on and on and on. That's just one of many, right, that I woke up to. But I had a migraine headache, right? And other content creators making videos. They're emotional. These content creators are emotional, and because they can't tell you the truth, right? So this is what they're doing, is they're trying to stir up and twist the narrative. You understand? They're trying to twist the words.
100%.
Okay? 100% they're trying to twist the words. You understand? So I continue to get all these messages. Now, every person in my inbox, I sent every single person in my inbox an invite to come on here, right? And debate me. Don't do all that crying in my inbox. I don't got time to be messaging you back and forth in my inbox. Right? So I send you the opportunity to click the link and come in and have a conversation. I offered, and I can show you the message. I offered every single person, just so you guys know, right? I offered every single person the opportunity. $200, I'll send you $200. You come here, you debate me, you win, I send you $200. You lose, you send me $7. That's it, that's all. That's it, that's all. You ain't got nothing more, less than less. I don't have time to sit in my inbox and keep doing this all day with other grown men. I'm not going to do it.
Insanity. It's insanity.
It's insanity. What they say, Clay? I'm not going to be able to do it.
I can't do it, bro. I can't do it, bro.
I'm not for another man that you 9 times out of 10 you never even met.
You don't even know this dude.
Don't even know this dude.
You can't take an opinion. You can't take another perspective. You getting in your feelings like it's your family member. You whack for it, bro. Y'all grown as hell, man. All of y'all, most of y'all are over 40 years old. It don't make any sense. It'll never make sense to me. And it's why I don't even feed into it for the most part, right? But now here we go. Let's have at it, right? I don't even get into it for the most part because I don't got time for it. It's nonsense, right? I don't know if Blue wants to bring it in, but I can bring it in. Tank Davis, pay-per-view sales, what I might think he's going to do. That's my business, right? That's my perspective. But y'all cry like little females, and there's a truth beneath the surface. Ain't got nothing to do with Tank. It ain't got nothing to do with Tank. It's a straight clout chase. It's been a clout chase from day one. And don't give me the whole entire, what, you ain't the clout. I can't tell. Your fans can't tell. Your minions can't tell. When they up where I'm at, following me around, begging me to come to have a debate with somebody over a personal opinion, begging me, coming up under my videos, coming up in any live chat. I mean, it's a clout chase. It's whack. It's weak, right? It's whacking. Some people might question a person's mental state to even think that every other day mentioning somebody's name who ain't paying no attention to you. And I want to go on record. I haven't seen nothing. I haven't heard nothing because I don't watch you dudes. That's a fact. I think y'all know that. Y'all know that. And the whole entire purpose behind the movement is the thirsty thirsty ass feminine condition that you guys are going through, sitting here constantly trying to summon, praying up, howling at the moon, hoping the moon holler back at you. But it ain't gonna happen, right? That's not what it's about. It ain't about Tank Davis. It ain't about Turkey Al-Sheikh. It ain't about none of that. It's a clout chase. You stuck in your feelings. Your feelings is hurt. You looking crazy outside. I could give a less about what the hell you talking about. You know it and I know it. Who the hell cares if Tank Davis sells 1 million pay-per-views or 300,000 pay-per-views? If I'm sharing my opinion on what I think about a fight and what I think it's doing for boxing, that's my opinion. Feel free to disagree. But all this clout chasing, thinking that you're going to attract me to come over and talk to you about some nonsense, it'll never happen, family. It will never happen. And you know it's never going to happen. You know you're dealing with somebody who don't give 3 shits about you, bro. I truly don't. It's nonsense. It's always been nonsense. It's the internet. You dudes sit in front of these screens, grab these microphones, and talk extra loud into these cameras, talk extra tough in these cameras, and you ain't even built like that. I'm not going to waste my time with you, family. Got a whole family I'm taking care of. I'm up here to have a good time, talk about some boxing. We can get into whatever conversation, but debate you about what? You screaming for me to come and debate you about what, family? What are we supposed to be debating about? Be honest with yourself. You stuck, bro. You caught up in some delusional state of some bipolar narcissist, want to hear his own voice, want to be validated. Nonsense, bro. We are not in the same space, bro. And you ain't dragging me into no fucking space I don't want to be into, bro. You ain't tricking me out my position or nothing. So keep yapping. Keep on saying my name over and over again until you blue in your face. All your minions that want to follow you, keep following. What the hell do I care, family? Honestly. But we're going to talk about some boxing today. We're going to talk about this whole entire Tank Davis, all the misconstrued lies. We're going to talk about Turkey Al-Sheikh doing his events in Saudi Arabia now instead of doing it in America. We're going to talk about how we all knew that was going to happen, how everybody knew that Riyadh season was promoting tourism to their country, how we all expected this to come full circle. You guys can continue to act like you predicted the future. You guys can continue to act like did not tell you. Did not tell you what, bro? The facts is right there on the internet. We should all be able to have a good time. But the disrespect is what you guys plan on catapulting your careers off of. You want to be the only one, the crab in the barrel man mentality. You want to snatch down somebody else and think that makes a difference, makes you look better. Brother, I'm trying to tell you, it's a hype train. Nobody believes you, only your people. And especially the most important person in this conversation, me. I don't believe you, bro. I don't believe you not even a little bit. It is what it is.
All fact. And just
to
clear up what's being said about you, it was said that you said that Tank Davis is worrying about his numbers not selling or so on and so forth.
Now elaborate on that.
Go ahead.
Let's build on that. Of course, that's not what I was saying. What I was saying is the pay-per-view game is a game that's almost shot. People are stealing pay-per-views across the board, which is why Tank Davis, in my opinion, is locking down the guarantees, just like Canelo Alvarez is locking down the guarantees. I believe all the biggest stars in boxing want the guarantees. They're not doing the eat what you can kill shit. Did I include Tank in it? Of course I did. Was Tank probably the topic? As a matter of fact, Tank wasn't even the topic. I think we were talking about Errol Spence. And what I think, right, what would be holding him up. So no, I'm not saying, so what do you think? I think Tank Davis wants guaranteed money because of a Lamont Roach fight. What about the other fights the other 6 fights that he's supposed to be putting together? Did I know he was going to be putting a Lamont Roach fight together? Did he know he's putting a Lamont Roach fight together when he put a $200 or $240 million deal down? No, bro. But you guys want to paint narratives. You've been waiting so long in the bushes, in the dark, waiting for an opportunity to run your mouth about something, bro. And I'm laughing at you dudes. I've been laughing at you dudes. You crazy funny to me, family. You crazy comedy for me. Straight comedy, chuckles for the whole family. We already know you out here. You out here right now, probably. Right now, you probably over here watching this shit right now, trying to find some way to get under my skin. I ain't you, bro. I'm well balanced, my G. I'm well balanced, bro. We in the gym. We doing the work. We out here living our best lives. We raising our kids. I'm not triggered. I'm not like you. You by yourself on that island. You'll never drag me into those trenches with you, bro. That's your place. I don't fucking envy where you at. I have no jealousy about where you at. I don't even want to tell you how sorry I feel for a person who got a mentality to move like that. But trust me, bro, you by yourself, and you're going to be by yourself there forever, bro. I'll never be sitting next to you, paranoid, walking outside, scared to go out to events as I think people are trying to jump on me. Everybody who jumps on my show, I think they're attacking me, making up plots and stories. I don't drive a truck. Turkey Al-Sheikh is paying me. Bill Haney's paying me. Brother, stop it. You out of your mind, bro. Begging PBC to shoot you checks because you think Devin Haney and Turkey Al-Sheikh paying me in blue or paying me. I mean, all I can say is one thing, right? Clearly you see me getting some money, so you feel like it must be a reason behind it. Clearly you think I'm moving the wave or I'm an influencer, so you're mad. I'm pushing the biggest narratives in the game, right? Clearly I'm doing a bunch of stuff that you think I don't deserve to be in a position to do. I would never know I'm the person you say I am if you didn't say it so much, because I'm humble over here with 1,300 subscribers thinking I'm over here trying to make it. But leave it to your ass to talk about it. I'm the biggest threat that ever been in space. Keep on talking, bro. Keep on talking. I'm never listening. The only reason I know about it because my guy right here, my brother Blue, got a bunch of text messages from a bunch of minions talking shit. Well, a couple of people who are looking out, and I got a couple friends that holler at me, let me know what's going on. You out of your mind, bro. You crazy. You looking wild crazy. The internet's forever. Keep talking. The internet's forever.
and again, right? It just gets ridiculous at this point. They're trying to defend, and so this is all day long. Me and Clay would have been cooking on this earlier had I not had a migraine.
Facts.
And so this is what I got in my inbox all day long. Was either somebody going at Clay or somebody coming at me and using Shakur Stevenson, oddly enough, to come at me, to tell me, well, you see, even Shakur thinks this fight with Lamont Roach is a good fight. You talking, I got one dude saying, and salute to my brother BFTB Boxing in the building.
Salute, King.
The grave digger's in the building. So here's the thing. They're trying to use now Shakur Stevenson against us now. Right? Now, because Shakur Stevenson says that Lamont Roach is a good fighter, and he said that he's a better fighter, essentially, than Frank Martin. Now, all of a sudden, what Shakur Stevenson says is golden. Now people are saying, see, Shakur Stevenson is bigging up Tank Davis. Shakur Stevenson is bigging up Lamont Roach. It's amazing how Shakur Stevenson says stuff and you pick and choose when it's legit. So now Shakur says that Lamont Roach ain't no Frank Martin. And this is a good fight. And he been knowing Lamont Roach forever. So of course he's gonna speak highly of Lamont Roach. And nobody's speaking down on Lamont Roach. Nobody, I can speak for myself and Clay, we've never spoken down on Lamont Roach. We're just saying there's levels.
Blue, every time we've mentioned that man's name, it starts off with a respectfully. Love what that man's doing at 130. A champion at 130. I want to see him fight O'Shaquie. I want to see him fight Navarrete. I think he's a great fighter. This is just not the fight the fans asked for. Nobody's looking to see this fight. That's it. But it don't matter. Yeah.
And so here's the thing, right?
So great. Lame on what planet, my guy? I walk down any street in any city, in any hood I've ever been in, bro. I'm not trapped in my crib. I'm outside in the biggest way. I'm a leader in every space that I'm in, except for a handful of spaces where I can look up to some people who may be over me, bro. I'm not like you niggas, man. I'm not, bro. You saying that why? Because I smile? Because I'm having a good time? Because I'm doing my thing? Right. Yeah, but I'm good, man. I'm living where I've been living. Nobody ever asked me to move. I ain't never speak where nobody ain't asked me to speak at. I don't scratch where I don't itch. I do me, bro. I'm living carefree, doing my thing, bro. You don't want no parts of me like that. Y'all, listen, at the end of the day, keep thinking what you want to thinking, because I'm letting y'all live and I'm letting y'all do y'all thing. I'm 47 years old, family. We ain't trying to prove nothing out here. Please don't cross my way and think that's the time for you to have some kind of
almost 50 years old. We out here, right?
Yeah, we ain't thinking like that at all, family. Nobody taking that. I'm already done whatever I'm going to do. Whoever I am, I'm that already. I got nothing left to prove. Stay out my lane, man. Stay out my lane. Stay peace. I'm really on this love shit. I'm really on that. I'm really on this love shit, bro. I'm really trying to sit out here and enjoy my time outside, bro, and do my thing and not trying to go inside the box at 47 years old and play myself. But y'all really like some little kids. Y'all some little kids out here playing these. Y'all like a bunch of drill rappers, grown ass men, bro. What y'all going through?
Right. And salute to Daquan Houston. He says Tank is not the first or last fighter to pick and choose their fights. It's just how boxing is now. They all say they are willing to fight anybody until they get that top spot and they flip flop. That's not true.
Oh my God.
That's not true. You see here, this is the problem that I have. Stop trying to apply and justify what he's doing. Stop it. We have to stop trying to justify this. That's the problem. That's why you got all these people crying and trying to justify. Yeah, now Shakur Stevenson said Lamont Roach, he's going to speak highly of Lamont Roach. That's his guy. He ain't speak highly of Frank Martin. That's not his guy.
Period. That's easy.
That's just that simple. But y'all trying to justify this man fighting Lamont Roach. It has nothing to do with Lamont Roach. It has nothing to do with Lamont Roach. It has everything to do with options. It's choices and options. Period. And he made a choice on multiple occasions. Actually, on 30 occasions. Now, the one like we've been saying, what Lomachenko did from our standpoint is nasty work. We both myself and Clay have different viewpoints of why he did what he did, but we both agree that he's in a place where he's like, I ain't doing it right now if I don't have to.
Word. He got his reasons.
He got his reasons. Right? But we got to stop. So nobody's in my inbox sending me paragraphs like this, right? These ridiculous paragraphs, like it's my wife looking for me and I ain't answer in 2 days. You know what I'm saying? It's getting utterly ridiculous.
Yeah, it's deep to get into people, for people to get into their emotions about perspective. It's not even about that, Blue. I'm telling you, like, it's not even about that. It gets deep. It has to be deeper than that, bro, because this is boxing. There's two people in the ring. There's fans on both sides of the table at all times. We're here to give our opinions and break down what we think about fights and things like this. We're doing what we're normally supposed to do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We're doing what we're supposed to do. For people to get in their feelings with the name calling and the constant clout chasing, the constant rhetoric every other day, it's deeper than that, bro. You hating on straight balls and dick, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to don't mean to get you demonetized, but it's deep, bro. It's feminine, bro. It's feminine energy. You guys are caught up in the shadow, bro. You mad about the light. You know what I'm saying? You see the light and you don't like it. You trying to chop it down. You know what I mean? From day one, it's been about this with this certain person, right? This person's been about this. Keeping in mind that I've always kept it 100, that my first encounter with this person was always based on admiration and respect. I have no problem. I said that to his face. I'll say it again. That's what it was always based on. But it didn't go your way. You felt like whatever you felt like. You send your minions. Your minions come around. I respond to your minions, and you get in your feelings, and you try to project and paint the picture like I'm in my feelings. It's so far from the truth. You and your feelings. You the one speaking and talking and always running your mouth about some shit, bro. Making up stories. The lies that are coming out your mouth as of late is ridiculous, bro. The lies are insane, bro. I'm trolling. I'm I'm speaking ill. I don't even, dog, the lies is insanity. The latest one that I heard with this payout, with this payola out here that I'm getting from Turkey. Yo, Turkey, if you watching this, please reach out to me. I'm in position to receive some payola. Do you hear me? I am in position and ready. I have my routing number. I have my account number ready. I am here and ready to get some payola. Please do not get it twisted. Y'all just pushing. What's the fake narratives for? What is it all about? Because of Tank, me thinking that Tank may not want to guarantee because pay-per-views, that's what the hate is all about. We know that's not what it is, bro. We know that's not what it is, bro. It ain't about none of that, man. It really isn't about that. And it's pathetic. And that's why I won't respond. That's why I won't show up for none of your nonsense, because I know it's full of just venom and hate. It's nonsense. What I look like 47 years old doing what I'm doing right now on the internet, man. I'm out of pocket and out of character right now doing what I'm doing, man. It's embarrassing already to be here at this point. I'm not joining this parade you guys is running out there, bro. It's not that serious.
Salute to Eighth of Collins. Been a channel member, family member for 15 months. He said, "What's up, fellas? That thumbnail is crazy." Hey, bro, Clay could tell you this. I had a serious migraine all day. My wife is like, "Bro, don't go on." Salute to Big Herm, brother, in the super chat. He said, "Claymore, Wapanan keep coming at you." He heard. Right. It's just wild.
It looks like that, don't it, Big Herm? Like it just looks like that, don't it? It just looks like it. I'm sure that's not what it is, but it just looks like that, don't it? What you want me? Yeah. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Yeah. You act like some broad that I did something crazy with, and I won't answer a phone call. You wilding. You on broad time. Broad time. Period. Got your nerve to call me a lame, bro. What is we talking about right now? And that's a whole nother thing in this era of men. It's a whole different energy, family. It's a whole different energy. Men today and men it's a whole different energy, Blue. It's a whole different energy. What's considered real and what's considered fake. It's wild, crazy out here in these streets, bro. These YouTube streets.
My fan just cut off. Salute to my brother Charles Edward Cheese in the building, in the super chat, dropping that hundo. All this in the super chat. He said, "What got Clay all bothered? LOL. I just joined and he bombing on someone. What's good, all? Salute to my brother Charles Edward Cheese." So I want to send this invite to anybody in the chat that you guys, because you guys clearly watch. David Thomas sending me paragraphs. You guys watch every day. Click the link. Come on and speak your piece or forever hold it. Don't come. I'm tired of y'all coming in my inbox daily, and I have a bad habit of, because I respect each and every person. So I respond to each and every person. And every single day. So one person talking about I'm putting brothers against brothers and only I put Devin Haney against every black brother. Brother, I send you the invite. I send each and every person the invite right now, or forever hold your peace. And again, it has nothing to do with being a fan. You can be a fan of whoever you so choose to be a fan of. I ain't got no problem with that. But I have a problem when you dudes be coming here, making up stories, making up false narratives, talking about I'm just disliking Tank. I'm picking everybody against Devin Haney. I'm on Bill Haney payroll. Cool. That all sounds good. That all sounds good. Click the link.
Yeah. It's nasty work, bro. Shout out to Showbiz, man. It's diabolical, bro. What do y'all want me to say, man? And we know we're gonna talk about it tonight because it seems like it's culminated to this point, but we won't talk about it no more. And it's gonna be the same way it's always been with me, man. We're gonna move. We're gonna do what we do. We're gonna move around. We're gonna live our lives, and y'all gonna do what y'all do. Y'all choose to do what y'all do with y'all free time, bro. You know what I'm saying? Y'all choose to do. I ain't got time for it.
So at the end of the day, Shakur Stevenson, he said that he did an interview with Greg Hackett. Shouts out to Greg Hackett. And he says he's not overlooking Lamont Roach. He's not viewing the fight with Lamont Roach like everybody else, right? because he's aware of who Lamont Roach is, how Lamont Roach gets down. They fought twice in the amateurs. He's familiar with Lamont Roach. That being Tank is familiar with Lamont Roach. Lamont Roach is familiar with Tank. And he himself knows Lamont Roach as well. So he's aware of Lamont Roach. So he says Lamont Roach ain't no Frank Martin, right? That's a jab at Frank Martin. We understand how these things work. And at the end of the day, he's probably sparred Lamont Roach. He came up, he's in Jersey. Lamont Roach is in DC. They're around the same age, the same bracket, right? And so therefore, he's familiar with him. So his viewpoint of Lamont Roach is different, right? That's Jalen. Peace, bless to the Queen. Jalen, she's in the building. Peace, bless to the Queen, Cali World. She's in the building. Right? That's what I did, Jalen. I offered this brother. Look at this. Look at Jalen. I just want y'all to see this. How Clay said, it's so diabolical. Right? Look at this. Look how ridiculous these messages are. Just straight up books. Like, what makes you think that I'm going to be responding to whole books that you're sending me, bro? Look at these messages. Look.
Insanity.
Look at this. Whole books, bro. Books. And it don't end. Just continues books. Bro, I don't have time to respond to the books.
Nah, bro.
And then one brother is telling me, oh, you always think you right. You always want to be right.
Bro. So what am I talking to be wrong?
Right.
What am I talking?
Then one dude tells me, well, you just wanted to be you can't. I'm just asking you to be to stand on something and have dignity. Okay, so I offered him $200. Let's talk. I'm not going to text you back and forth in my inbox. So let's talk on live. You win. You can show me how I'm this Devin Haney against all black fighters narrative that you're trying to push. Come explain it to the people in front of the people. Nah, you just trying to put me on camera. You ain't gonna get me on camera. That's why I inboxed you. I guess I shouldn't have no respect for you. Have respect for me and come on camera. No, you don't want to look silly on camera. So you want to have these conversations in private that's just utterly ridiculous. You're crying because you can't. Well, see, then one brother tells me, well, I've been in the gym when Russell and Lamont Roach and Shakur and all these dudes was in the gym. Tank, they was all in the gym together. No problem. You have a personal bias because you talking about, oh, it's a good thing. You trying to knock. He told me I'm trying to knock Lamont Roach for Tank telling Lamont Roach he's just trying to put $1 in his pocket. I don't care about him putting $1 in Lamont Roach's pocket. That has nothing to do with the facts. There was better options. We're talking about a sport. Because when Canelo Alvarez did it with Avni Yildirim, who was his sparring partner and somebody he knew, I didn't give him a pass, and I didn't see nobody sending me paragraphs this long when I said, hey, why is Canelo fighting Avni Yildirim instead of fighting David Benavidez? Where was the paragraphs? Ain't nobody send me no paragraphs. Nobody was defending it. You didn't care because you were not a fan of boxing.
Period.
Only time you're going to respond, and was it pertaining to somebody that you cheerlead for?
100%.
I mean, Tank is a great fighter. He's exciting. He gets knockouts. But, bro, it's like he has hypnotized these people to be absolutely silly and say anything that comes to mind. Anything they feel like can fit their narrative, they'll run with it.
Tank don't even have him hypnotized, bro. I won't even put this on Tank, bro. You got a bunch of fans who are hypnotized, right? But then you got the people who are manipulating the algorithm, bro. That's all this is about, bro. This is about the algorithm. This is about his popularity. This is about taking advantage of his likeness to get money, bro, to be popular, bro. That's all it is, bro. It's all about It's all clout chase, bro. It's all clout chase. Tank Davis fighting Lamont Roach. That's Tank Davis's business. He's going to get to his money. He's out here in the world getting millions of dollars to perform in front of everybody. If I don't like the fight, bro, I can say I don't like the fight, bro. If I don't think that's a fight, if anybody in the boxing space feels like this is not the fight we want to see, we have every right to say it. The same way people have every right to sit there and call Devin Haney soft for suing Ryan Garcia. The same way people have their rights of saying that, oh, the Austrian didn't do nothing. It just clipped. He put his right hand down. Everybody has their right to say what they want to say, bro. And we have a right to disagree. But the contempt, bro, the actual emotion behind it all, that ain't got nothing to do with this boxing game, bro. I promise you it don't, bro. It ain't got nothing to do with this boxing game, bro.
Salute to my brother, Round One Sports. Yeah, but here's the thing, Round One. This show ain't about that, great brother. This is about emotional, damaged people that need to get something off their chest. So we giving them the platform today to get it off their chest. Speak now, forever hold your peace. Because from now on, what I'm going to start doing is blocking you.
Yeah.
So if you don't speak now, trust me, when you come to my inbox on Instagram and you say something silly and you refuse to hit the come through button and talk and speak, I'm blocking you. If you're in the chat and you ain't standing on something, I'm blocking you. Period. And you can call me what you want. To the late, great Dikembe Mutombo. No. I've been giving you guys the opportunity to come here and speak your piece. It's a bunch of silliness. It's a bunch of fair. You don't stand on nothing. Click the link and stand on business. Dante Gamble, you said the same thing you guys do every day. Click the link. Click the link, Dante, or I'm getting you up out of here. Now I'm giving you the link, or I'm getting you up out of here. Now you can call me what you want. I could care less. I could care less. Y'all don't stand for nothing. I'm here every day showing my face. If you got something to say, click the link. If you ain't got nothing to say, be quiet. Or I'm getting you up out of here. I'm telling you now. Y'all do a lot of talking in the chat. It's easy to talk behind the keyboard. Come here, click the link, turn your camera on, and speak your piece. Since you said it's what me and Clay do every day. You and Clay go out them every day. Okay, come here and stand on something. Stand on business. You're truly a fan of that man? And you truly a defender? Defend him. Because y'all not making him look very, very proud. Y'all ain't making him look very proud. You're actually embarrassing him.
Wow, you
Patty 15. I'm giving you the opportunity to click the link or you up out of here. The link is in the chat. I'm telling you now. This is a block party, baby. So click the link or you up out of here. You got 3 minutes to click the link. You said I hate on Tank. Cool. Come up here and tell me what I hate on Tank about. The link is in the chat. If you don't click the link, you up out of here.
Y'all being y'all feelings, bro. Just say you like the fight. You just say you like the fight, bro. That's it. And I don't, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not excited about the fight, bro. That's it. Just say you don't like the fight. What is there to hate on? What does hate look like for an athlete who's getting paid by consumers to watch him fight and he's making millions of dollars? What does hate look like? I just don't understand. I swear I don't understand you people, bro. I promise I don't. I don't understand how talking about boxing, about a boxer in boxing terms is hate, bro.
But Clay,
I don't get it. It's wild.
Clay, they don't even understand. They don't know.
Clay was talking about you. Clay was talking.
Salute to Big Herm in the super chat dropping that.
Dante?
Cinco. He said, I respect the energy, Claymore. He said, I respect the energy, Claymore. Stand on it. That they just mad because their favorite fighter dancing in the dark with his shirt off. Right. Salute to Daquan Houston, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a duh on us in the super chat. I'm not trying to say it's okay or agree with what is going on with Tank, Canelo, or any fighter in that position. It's just like, what can we do about it? They could care less about what we think. But then you pull your dollar off the board.
That's it.
Then you pull your dollar off the board because see, Daquan Houston, see, that's the thing that people don't understand. They don't get. This is the part they don't understand is that you paying for it. Do you go to McDonald's and just accept whatever they give you? Do you go to McDonald's and put $20 on the counter and just say, give me whatever you want? Because if you go to McDonald's, Clay, and you say, let me get a number 1, and they give you a number 6, you gonna just take the bag? I ain't asked for number 6, but no problem. I wanted a Big Mac, but they gave me chicken nuggets.
I can't get a number 6 every day. So,
right.
You know what I'm saying?
I wanted a Big Mac, but they gave me chicken nuggets, but that's okay. You gonna walk out, or you gonna turn around and be like, hey, man, this is not what we looking for. I didn't ask for this. For $20. But yet, for $100,
boy,
you gonna keep quiet.
Scary, huh? All right, man.
So for $100, we're gonna keep quiet. So I'm telling y'all, if you don't stand for something, you're gonna fall for anything. I'm somebody who's gonna stand for something. I'm not somebody who's gonna fall for anything. I just want to see the best fight the best. I never said Tank can't fight. I never talked about him personally. I never took personal shots at him. I never said he's terrible fighter. No. All I'm asking for him is to make the fights that he said he's going to make. That's it. And because I hold him accountable for what he said in high regard for who he is and his talent at a high level, that's frowned upon. That's considered hate. When, like Clay said, it's actually a compliment.
I don't see how it's not.
We view him in high regard because his talent is off the charts. I ain't never seen none of y'all come here and have something to say and push back when I said that Tank was better than Manny Pacquiao.
Clay, you gotta really go watch Roach. I've watched so much. Y'all get it so twisted, bro. B. McGee, what do you want me to say to you, bro?
When I said
that man a good fighter, bro. I don't know what you want me to say to you, bro.
Right. When I said that Tank was more talented than Manny Pacquiao, I ain't see none of these people pop up. None. Nobody had nothing to say. They said this is how you know that they are fans of a fighter and not fans of boxing. Salute to my brother, Coach Malachi, in the building, in the super chat, dropping that Cinco. On the super chat.
Malachi, Coach, you gotta let us know we can access that movie. I'm trying to see that.
Yeah. He said, salute, Blue. Keep mashing, fam. Claymore Rain, salute to you. Yeah, it gets ridiculous, man. When I said that he was more talented than Manny Pacquiao, everybody was quiet. So when I say something, when I do whole shows praising him, nobody got nothing to say. Soon as I say, hey, bro, you got all this talent. I need to see you fight the best. Nah, now you hating on that man. Now you don't like him. It's nasty work. J Pity City. Hold on one second, Kevin Houston. J Pity City, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco. On this in the super chat. He said, I went on the channel today and guys in the chat tried to argue with me about Bud tampering with gloves. I didn't even know this was a thing. Oh, yeah. Oh, man.
Oh, yeah.
Man. It's heavy. Terrence Crawford's a cheater. You heard the brother yesterday. It's hard to beat a brother on snack. Can't make this stuff up, bro. Kevin Houston, what's up, family?
Hey, what's up, bro? How you doing, fellas? I'm a big fan of your show. I just came to debate you a little bit. I agree with most of the stuff you say. I want to see Tank fight Shakur. But I think sometimes you do come a little hard at Tank because Tank was originally a 135-pounder, right? So guys come up. He started at 126, right? So this is his third division. So guys, it's just naturally guys come up and fight other great fighters. So if Tank tried to fight Rollo and he tried to fight what's the other cat? He tried to fight Rollo, he tried to fight Lomachenko, but Lomachenko backed out. And I don't know, everything about the Shakur thing. I know they was talking. I don't know if a contract was ever sent or not. But I mean, he tried. I don't think I think it's the same type of fighting Lamont Roach as fighting Frank Martin. I think it's really the same type of fight. You can't really say that Frank Martin's better than him. You can't really say De Los Santos better than Lamont Roach. So I think it's a similar status type of fight.
Now let me say this. What weight class did Terrence Crawford start in?
135, right?
130.
130. Okay.
One weight class above Tank.
Yeah.
He's fighting at 154 right now.
I mean, but he's a bigger
calling out Canelo Alvarez.
He's a bigger man. Tank is 5'5". Bud is 5'8".
Height doesn't height. He's a taller man.
Yeah.
Right.
But he's still a.
See, here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Yeah. No. I'm with you. I'm listening to you. Good.
So,
make your point.
Okay. Floyd Mayweather. Okay. What weight class did Manny Pacquiao go up to?
Yeah, he went like 8 divisions, something crazy, right? Something crazy. I know. Started at 108, 105, something like that. Mm-hmm. Something crazy. I know that.
He's smaller than Tank.
Yeah, but I'm saying though, what my point is not that Tank. It's not about Tank going up in divisions. That's not what I'm trying to say. Is what's wrong? Lamont Roach is a champion. What's wrong with? It's only 5-pound difference. What's wrong with Lamont Roach coming up 5 pounds?
And what's wrong with Tank going up 5 pounds?
Nothing wrong with it. I'm not saying there's not anything wrong with it.
Right. So
I'm not saying anything wrong with it.
Okay, you don't see nothing wrong with it. But when he and his team talk about a guy at 140, he sees something wrong with it.
I think it's.
Here's the reason why. Here's the reason why he had rehydration clause on both guys from 140.
I mean, it's a part of negotiations. It's your team allow that to happen. You know,
why you
get jerked.
Okay,
you know that's business. That's business.
But is he going to put a rehydration clause on himself for Lamont Roach that he bringing up 5 pounds?
I mean, they close in the same size. They both about 5'5", 5'6". They the same.
You're talking about height again.
But I'm even mass. They're not. Tank is not a physically bigger man than him. They're physically they the same size. Tank is not a bigger man than him.
Here's my question.
He might be more powerful.
I got one more for him.
He might be more powerful, but he's not a physically bigger man than him. Tank can't help that he punch harder than him. You know what I mean?
So So he's not a big guy, right?
No.
Him and Lamont Roach the same size, you said?
They're about the same size, yeah.
Okay. So when Tank beat Isaac Cruz and he was going back and forth with Shakur, he said he was going down to 130. After he beat Isaac Cruz, he said, "Nah, I can't make 130."
I think he could. He just don't want to.
So then he's picking and choosing. So then he's strategically picking and choosing. So he ain't trying to fight the best, right?
I won't say that. I say this. I don't think Tank is scared to fight anybody. But I do think
you said that he's not a big guy. You said
he's not a big guy.
He's the same size.
He's not a big guy.
He's the same size as Lamont Roach. So why did he go down to 130 and fight Shakur? Like he said he was going to do. And then he turned around and said he can't make the weight. So that means he's too big for 130, right? Based off of what he said. No, we can't make
for what he said. For what he said, yeah.
Right, that's what he said, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so then that means he's a bigger guy than Lamont Roach.
I mean, no, really. I think Lamont Roach could fight at 135 and beat a lot of guys.
Again, you're walking me around the block. I didn't ask you what Lamont can do. Lamont Roach fights at 130 and Tank said he can't make the weight. So that means he's bigger than him, right?
No, I think Tank is just saying he can't make it. He don't want to make it. I don't believe that. I think he probably could make it if he wanted to. Now, how much would it weaken him? How much would it weaken him? I don't know.
Aren't you speaking for him? He said he can't make the weight. You telling me that he can. How you know better than he can?
I said I think he can. I didn't say he can. I just said I don't think he wants to. I don't think he wants to.
But this is the problem.
I don't think he wants to.
This is the problem. This is why myself and everybody else is different. I don't live in fantasy land. When you tell me who you are, I believe you. If you say you can't make 130, then you're too big for it, then you can't make it. I'm not going to hypothetically speak for you because I want to make up excuses for you. If you tell me you cannot make 130 pounds no more, you're too big. You're too big.
But I still want.
Terrence Crawford said, I'm pretty sure Terrence Crawford can make 147 pounds if he had to. But he just said he ain't never going back to 47, right? It was uncomfortable. He feel way better at 54. So do that mean Crawford can't make 140 pounds, 47 pounds?
No, he probably could make it. He just don't want to. You just don't want to.
You don't want to because it's going against, it's destroying his body.
Yeah, he probably feel weakened, so he doesn't want to make 147 pounds.
Right. I'm pretty sure Canelo could make 160, right?
Yeah.
Because we go off of height. He only 5'8" with his 5'7" with a 70-inch army. He only 2 inches taller than Tank.
But Blue, my
and he fights at 168.
Mm-hmm.
So he can make 160, right?
I think he probably could if he wanted to. If he wanted to.
We could all do a lot of things if we wanted
to. If we want to, yeah. But my point is, my main point is, it's not about what weight. My point is the fight. I think it's a great fight. I don't think it's a bad fight, really. You never know. Some Lamont Roach might get the upset, bro. If he gets the upset, then what everybody gonna say? You never know.
Bro, that's gonna be horrible. Please. We gotta stop. We gotta stop doing that. That's not the issue.
But that's what I'm saying is I don't think it's a bad fight. I know y'all been jumping on it.
You watch other sports, right?
Yes.
When we watch the NCAA basketball tournament, the number 1 seed could get upset by the last seed, right? But that's pretty much a shot in the dark. When it happens, it shakes up the world. There's a reason why the world gets shook up when it happens, because 9 times out of 10 it ain't gonna happen, right? You
comparing him to a shot in the dark? The brother's a world champion. Come on, it's a shot in the dark. You comparing the number 1 seed to like a 16 seed? Come on, man, world champion. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. You gotta give him more respect than that.
Lamont Roach is a top 20 pound for pound fighter.
No, but he's a world champion.
There's a lot of world champions. So that everybody's not created equal. Please stop.
Yeah.
We know better than
that. That's a fact. I didn't say he was.
Okay, so anybody, these are talking points that are endless, right? It's so what you're trying to do is semantics, right? We all know anybody that step in the ring got a chance, especially somebody that's a champion, right?
Yeah.
You bet the house on Lamont Roach?
Nah, take us a favorite, of course. I'm not denying that. I'm not denying that.
Right now, would you bet me $500 Lamont Roach beat Tank Davis?
Hell no.
Would you bet me $300?
No. No. I acknowledge Tank is the favorite. Tank should win the fight.
You bet me $100.
No.
Huh?
No, I'm not debating that. I'm saying this. I'm not saying it. But I'm saying it's not a bad fight, bro. That's what I'm saying.
I didn't say
it's not a bad fight.
I just said it's not the fight.
You kind of are saying that though. You've been saying it's a bad fight, bro.
No, I'm not saying it's a bad fight. I'm saying he had better options.
Right. I don't think you've heard. I don't think you guys can go on record and find us saying. I know I never had, and I really can't remember Blue saying that this is a bad fight. At the end of the day, it's not the fight the fans asked for, right?
I know Blue thing. Blue want to see Shakur and Tank fight. We all agree that's a fight we all want to see.
I just want to see him fight.
And I'm cool with him not fighting Shakur right now, right? Like, I understand that there's a bigger picture that him and Shakur might be planning to fight later on. We had a conversation with somebody yesterday about it. I've said it before. I've already said that I believe that there's a good chance Shakur and Tank are on the exact same page about how this fight is going to roll out and what it's going to take for this fight to roll out. And that's why it's not there yet, right? But at the end of the day, pulling up somebody from 130, it just doesn't look good from the outside looking in, being that you're the face of boxing, right? Or a face of boxing. You've said that you got a list of fighters that you're looking to fight against, right? You see other fighters that you've reached out to, fighters who are very motivated and want to get in the ring with you. People like Edwin De Los Santos, right? That's somebody who wants to get in the ring with him. His coach came out and said, listen, man, they've reached out to us. We told them we was available. They ended up with Roach. Hold on.
Quick question. Just one question. I don't mean to stop your wisdom. Quick question. Is De Los Santos a better fighter than Lamont Roach?
De Los Santos is a 135-pound fighter, bro, who's a punching threat. Most people would look at that fight, in my opinion, with De Los Santos and Tank Davis as more of a competitive fight than what Lamont Roach is probably going to bring to the table, or more of a, even if they were wrong, it just looks better on the eyes, right? For them to be fighting against each other, because we know what Edwin De Los Santos brings to the table. Lamont Roach
I
is
would
a
say
fighter
this
that's
way.
been pulled up like Hector Garcia, like Leo Santa Cruz. It's just an old narrative. It's an old narrative. Why wake up the dead and bring back an old narrative and expect people not to say something about it, not to push back at it as if they weren't saying something about it before? That's all it is.
And I would say this, right? If you made Edwin De Los Santos versus Lamont Roach right now, I'll bet you $300 Edwin De Los Santos win the fight. I bet you if they made that fight, him jumping up in weight, all things created equal right now, he jumped up to 135 and fought Edwin De Los Santos. I'm pretty sure Edwin De Los Santos be the favorite.
Yeah, because he's a bigger puncher. But who's the more skilled fighter? Who's the more skilled fighter?
Wait a minute. Stop.
I'm asking who's the more skilled, because they say skill pay the bills, right? I'm saying who's the more skilled fighter. I'm not saying he's not. I'm saying who's the more skilled fighter.
Their skills is equal, and Edwin has more power.
Yeah, he's the bigger puncher.
He's bigger. He's stronger. Is Lamont faster than him?
It's probably around the same.
Okay, Lamont got a better jab. Right.
I think he's more. I don't know if he got a better jab, but I think he's fundamentally better. Just all around. I think he's fundamentally better. I think because I think Delawin Elisanto, he's athletic, so he's a little erratic. You know, sometimes guys are gifted, they're not really on point. They take more chances because they're gifted, where guys that, you know, are more that have more fundamental skills, you know, they're more patient, they fight smarter. And the fact that he has a big punch, you know, the fact that he has a big punch, he'll be a little more reckless. He'll take more chances because he know he got that home run. You know what I mean?
Who is your favorite? So so what does Lamont Roach do better than Edwin De Los Santos?
Like I said, I think he's a better boxer. I think he's more of a pure boxer than De Los Santos. I think De Los Santos is more athletic and he has a bigger punch. But I think Lamont Roach is definitely a better boxer than him. I think he's a little more skilled than De Los Santos.
Okay, so you would favor Lamont Roach to beat Edwin De Los Santos, all things created equal, and he just jumped up in weight?
Nah, it's a 50-50 fight.
So
it's a 50-50 fight.
Who you getting that edge to? If I said you got to bet right now, your last
I would leave that bet alone. I wouldn't bet on it for neither guy. It's a 50-50 fight.
Leave it alone.
Well, I don't. Yes, I do.
I'm giving you a scenario. If you had your back against the wall, you had to make a choice. Who are you choosing?
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, maybe you could say De Los Santos because Lamont's coming up in weight. Maybe this is his first fight. But let's say Lamont had 2 or 3 fights at that weight, and then he fought him.
Time out.
Well, we assuming we assuming on both ways. So
time out.
We're assuming on both ways, right?
Time out. I said all things created equal.
Yeah.
Just like he's fighting Tank. He don't have 2 or 3 fights when he's going in the ring with Tank. So you favoring Edwin De Los Santos, right?
I mean, like I said, it's a 50-50 fight, but if I had to pick somebody, being that this is Roach's first fight at that division, I guess I would favor De Los Santos.
And you think
Tank? But I think it's a close fight, though.
And you think Tank is better than De Los Santos, right?
Yeah, that's a fact.
So why is it far-fetched when I say he got a shot in the dark to beat Tank?
I think.
So he gonna. You think Tank is the best fighter at 135?
It's between him and Shakur. Go either way.
Who you think is the best fighter at 135?
We got to see it. I don't know. I think it's either him or Shakur. They both got Shakur. I mean, they both skillful, but Shakur is, he's hard to hit, so
All
he
right,
can make you
so
miss.
get this. You don't think he would beat Edwin Dos Santos without fights under his belt at 135? So
That would
now,
definitely give him a better chance. That
and,
definitely would give him a better chance.
and Edwin Dos Santos ain't even on the level of Tank and Shakur. So he's going to arguably now. Most people, if I did a poll right now, 90% would say Tank Davis is the best fighter.
That's what I would think. Yeah.
Right. So now he going to jump.
I would say Tank is the most popular. I think it could go either way.
Right, you got it 1 or 2. So let's just hypothetically say he's number 1, right? Now Edwin's going to jump up. He can't beat Edwin Dos Santos without a few fights under his belt. But he going to jump up and fight the absolute best fighter in the division.
Well, Blue, I'm not disagreeing with you. Tank is the favorite. He should win the fight. I never disputed that. I'm saying my point is it's not a bad fight. I don't think it's a bad fight.
You won't put no money on Edwin Dos Santos, on Lamont Roach. You don't think he could beat Edwin Dos Santos. So when I say that he got a shot in the dark to beat Tank, then you like, no, it's this. But you don't think he could beat Tank.
No, I don't think he could beat Tank.
You just want to give it the benefit of the doubt that it could possibly be a good fight.
I think it could be a good fight was Frank Martin and Tank a good fight?
Yeah, but Frank Martin is
okay, so it could be something like that. Okay. It was a good fight. For however long as it lasted, it was a good fight.
Let me stop you. See,
that's what I'm saying.
See, Clay, this is the problem when you have people like Shakur saying the things that he says, because now it gives credence to Frank Martin and this and that, right? Frank Martin has beaten guys like Michelle Ali Rivera convincingly. Lamont Roach has never done that. He struggled with Hector Garcia coming off. Hector Garcia was coming off a knockout loss and an eye injury to Tank. He barely won the fight against Hector Garcia.
Straight up.
He had a good performance, though. He had a good performance against him. He had a good performance.
He won, but it wasn't no dominant. Is Lamont Roach the best 130 pounder at 130 pounds? Is he the best one?
Who's all the champions at 130?
You got Robinson Casasio right now, but it's really O'Shaquie Foster's belt as far as I'm concerned. That's another conversation.
Yeah. He got Rob.
You got Emmanuel Navarrete up there, right? And what we at? We at 130. So we talking about that's 126. I was about to say Nick Ball.
Navarrete got a title?
Yeah,
at 130. Okay, he got a title at 130. All right.
Yeah, he's about to fight Oscar Valdez. And who's let me see. Lamont has the WBA. Who has the WBC belt up there? Is it Ray Vargas? No, Ray Vargas is 126. Who's holding the WBC belt? No, Robinson Casasia's got the WBC. Emmanuel Navarrete has a WBO. Lamont Roach has a WBA. Who has the IBF up there?
On what division?
No, 130. 130.
130.
Is it Leo? Angela Leo?
At 130?
Yeah, is that him or is he at 120? No, he's at 126.
Yeah, 126. 130 is Emmanuel Navarrete, O'Shaquie Foster.
He was Robinson
itself and hold on.
Well, out of the ones that we just mentioned right there, is he better than all of them?
Yeah, he probably not. I would say if I had to pick, it's probably Navarrete. It's probably the best champion.
Probably. Some people might say O'Shaquie. Now,
somebody might say O'Shaquie, but O'Shaquie doesn't. The reason he lost because he should have won that fight, but he wasn't busy enough. Like he should have beat the guy. But he left it in the hands of the judges.
I thought he.
I thought he outboxed him, but he didn't make him pay. He made him miss, but he didn't make him pay, and he left the door open.
I agree. He didn't make him pay. I definitely agree with that. But what I'm saying is, Lamont Roach is arguably not the best not the best 130 pounder down there. He's a new champion.
Yeah, I would say Navarrete. Yeah, you're right.
He
You're
beat
right.
up a Hector Garcia, who was probably a little beaten. You know what I'm saying? He was just shout out to Hector Garcia, but you know what I mean. He knocked out Chris.
Yeah, he had a rough fight. He had a rough fight with Tank. Yeah, he came off a rough fight
with Tank. He went blind in the
so,
ring, right?
He caught him. So he caught him at a good time. You saying he caught him at a good time?
But not taking away from anything from his victory, right? But I'm saying he hasn't done nothing that significant at 130 to make him like this, you know, world class. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't calling him a monster. I'm just saying.
Right. So
I think it's a good fight.
He's gonna compete. He's gonna compete, and maybe it will be a good fight.
Right? Yeah. Exactly.
The pushback is, and the reason why it looks like people are coming at Tank, because I try my best to really draw a line in the sand and say nobody's coming at Tank like you guys think we do. What you're seeing us doing is arguing with fans about our opinion on a fight, and it looks rough on Tank. It looks like we're attacking Tank because it gets to start to looking like that when your whole show is going back and forth with fans. I think that the worst thing that can come out your mouth is disagreeing with a fight.
I got one more.
The champions dude that beat Joe Cordina. That's the dude, the other champion.
Kakachi.
Yeah, I forgot to get Kakachi. Right. Okay, I got one more point for you. This might piss Blue off. You didn't allow. All right, now, so you mad about? Well, you don't like the fact that Tank is bringing up Lamont Roach, but Shakur was just going to fight Cordina, who just coming off a loss. I don't hear you putting no pressure on Shakur. What do you say to that?
Shakur is not in the same
position. This for blue.
Okay.
This for blue. I ain't hear you put no pressure.
You sure you want me to answer that?
I want to hear you.
Okay. Shakur don't have the same options that Tank Davis does.
Okay.
That's number one.
That's okay.
Number two, right? He was getting ready to get $5 million just to stay busy fight. And the actual fight that he was going to fight was Williams Zepeda, and Williams Zepeda pulled out. Right? And Williams Zepeda said he wanted to wait. So they was using this fight, right, as a bridge fight to the Williams Zepeda fight. So Shakur, because Shakur wasn't going to fight. So they was like, hey, you're just going to stay active and fight Joe Cordina. He didn't choose Joe Cordina.
So his initial his first choice was Zepeda, though, right? That's his first choice. Good.
He didn't choose Joe Cordina after months of having options and choosing whoever he wants. Joe Cordina was brought to the table just because they wanted Shakur to stay active and be on the card. He wasn't headlining the card. It was going to be on the undercard. Just stay busy. And he got injured. Right? So it wasn't like he was choosing Williams Zepeda. He wanted to fight Tank Williams Zepeda and Lomachenko.
Yeah.
They all ducked him. He don't have no control like Tank have control. Tank got control. Tank can choose whoever he wants.
Yeah, but guys ducked him too.
Who?
Right?
Who?
Lomachenko ducked Tank.
Okay.
And Rallo, whatever his name is, he turned down the fight, right?
How Ryo turned it down?
He turned it down.
Okay, well, how did he
turned it down?
Okay.
I'm not saying he ducked him, but he didn't want to fight. I'm not saying he ducked him. He just fought. Maybe he wasn't. But I'm saying this though is it sounds a similar situation. Shakur and Tank. It sounds similar. It sounds similar. Good.
You cannot just say things without substance. Okay. First of all, Tank tried to pull Ryo down to his weight, and Ryo said he wasn't coming down to 135. I'm a 140-pound champion. That's number one. And Ryo said, okay, I'm not ready to fight and if I do fight, it won't be until later on. But I'm not coming down to 135. You're not going to weight drain me. If you're going to fight me, you're going to fight me at my weight class.
Okay, that was the issue.
Okay, it's not the same thing.
Okay, that was the issue. That was the issue then.
Right.
In that situation. Oh, that's not done. If he wanted to bring him down, if he wasn't going to come up and fight him, then it is a little different.
Right. No, it's not a little different. It's a lot different. It's two different things. Ryo said, I'm not coming down to your weight. I just fought at 140 pounds. I just had the biggest win in my career. I'm a world champion. Why I got to come down to 135? Because your plans fell through in your weight class. No, you can come up and fight me.
But I thought it was the money more than the weight. I thought Ryo was putting more, leveraging
No,
more for more money.
Ryo said if you want me to come and fight you, it's gonna have to be at my weight
But that was a
or
fact,
on my
though. It wasn't.
and on my
Tank
terms.
was Tank wasn't willing to go up to 140.
No,
No, Tank wanted him to come down to
he wanted him to
135.
come down to 135.
Oh, all right.
But he's pulling up, but he's pulling up Lamont Roach, though.
Tank has the freedom to do pretty much damn near anything he wants to do. I mean, he can't make anybody fight him, right? But comparing Tank and Shakur's options and choices, in my opinion, is not an even playing field because Tank Davis sends the offers. Shakur Stevenson doesn't send offers, right? Shakur Stevenson just came off of a horrible situation out of Top Rank where he feels like his inactivity and his matchmaking was poor, to say the least. Market value not built up. Even Leonard Ellaby and Eddie Hearn conversated about it on camera and talked about how Shakur needed his market value built up, and Eddie Hearn agreed and said, listen, man, that's what we're working on doing, right? Joe Cordina was a fight that Eddie Hearn could put together for Shakur Stevenson. That was something he had an option to do. A fighter who he manages or who he has access to, who he could put together with Shakur Stevenson. Keeping in mind, of course, that card was a significant card. It was going to be the better Bivol card that he got to co-headline. It was going to be his first pay-per-view card that he got to. Well, I'm not going to say be on, even though I'm trying to remember. I don't remember the last time Shakur Stevenson was ever on a pay-per-view card, but I'm going to say that he was going to be a co-headline on this card. It was an opportunity to raise his market value up by showing him to an international community, and not to mention the biggest payday that he ever received, he was going to get in that fight. So he took the opportunity. We know it was. I'm going to tell you first, I didn't care for the fight like that. I didn't sit here and support Joe Cordina being a fight for Shakur Stevenson. I just accepted it. That was his best option outside of that was the only thing Eddie Hearn could provide for him. And Williams Zepeda said he was having a baby. He wasn't going to be available to fight him. So that's where Shakur Stevenson lies with the Joe Cordina fight. It can go across the board, right? But the difference is Tank Davis is a fighter who can just point at you and give you your biggest payday, supposedly, right? He can give you the opportunity. You're going to fight him. Everybody's been ecstatic to fight him. Floyd Schofield Jr., ecstatic. I want him next. De Los Santos, ecstatic. I believe De Los Santos is rumored to be, he's going to be on the undercard of that card, that he's actually going to be fighting on that card, right? So
you think Schofield ready? You think Schofield ready for Tank?
Do I think he's going to win? If you're asking me that, no.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Do I think he's going to win? No. But is he a 135-pound fighter who's ranked number 2 in the WBA rankings behind Williams Zepeda, who's already scheduled to fight Tevin Farmer and already talking about setting up a fight with Shakur Stevenson? Yes, that's who Floyd Schofield is ranking-wise, right? People could say like, oh, that fight would be horrible or he didn't earn it. I don't know what people want him to do, but at the end of the day, these fighters are motivated to fight him. And it just seems from the outside looking in that these fights would have been more acceptable as fights that were available to take rather than pulling up somebody from another division.
Would you favor Schofield over Roach?
Would I favor Floyd Schofield over? But I'm gonna be real with you. I'm not that high up on Schofield like that, so I don't want to even start here. And, you know what I'm saying? And start doing all that.
That's what I'm saying. It's like a lot of people mention names, whatever. I mean, I could give you De Los Santos because he was competitive with.
I think Schofield can beat Roach. Would he beat Roach?
I mean, he has the face. He's a better athlete. He's a naturally bigger, stronger guy, more powerful. Right. So that's the advantage he has. Similar with De Los Santos, but I think Roach is technically better than him too. So that's what I mean. I just don't think
he's a good boxer, but I think at some point the power starts to make a difference, and I think that's going to obviously be the big difference. That's going to be the difference between him and Tank. It's going to be that power, right? Like the boxing is probably going to be there, but you're going to finally see a point in the match where the power, where Tank is able to turn it on and overwhelm him. And what you're going to see happen more than likely is he's going to get overwhelmed with power. And then right at that point, forget what I'm saying, forget what Blue's saying. You're going to see the boxing space react to it. And so we're not alone, right? We're just speaking facts about why the pushback is there. When Tank turns it up and puts the power in it, they're gonna be like, damn, he couldn't even compete with the punching that Tank Davis brought to the space. And people are going to allocate that to him being at 130 pounder that they brought up to 135. That's why I said, why raise the dead? Why revitalize, right? Resurrect a horrible narrative that's being pushed that you only want to fight dudes is either too small for you or you want to pull down dudes that are bigger than you and drain them. Why push on that narrative and bring that narrative back to the surface when there are fighters in your division that you could fight and you could turn around and look at them? If somebody was to say to you, why didn't you just bring up Lamont Roach? It would have made more sense for him to be like, yeah, why? So y'all could say I'm bringing somebody up? Nah, bro, I'm going to fight somebody in my division. Lomachenko fronted on me. Shakur Stevenson has a hurt hand, and on top of that was tied up to do another fight, and me and him have our own plans, right? I'm going to fight somebody in my division. I'll fight Floyd Schofield. I'll fight De Los Santos. It looks like you had a choice, and you made it's not like you didn't have a choice. It looks like you had a choice to do something, and you chose the path of least obstacles, of least resistance. It looks like that's what you did. And so people are going to call it out. But look, at the same time, Mr. Houston, it ain't that much of a big deal because you could like the fight. I could not like the fight. We all not going to agree on these things on how they happen. But to be arguing about it to the point to where it gets so emotional, it's just a pointless battle. It doesn't make any sense.
I'm not arguing with you, brothers. I'm just
I'm not saying you are.
I'm just getting your opinion, and I'm giving my opinion. I think it's a good, busy state fight. Yeah.
Been very cordial, very respectful. Honestly, nothing I'm saying is pointing at you, but I'm saying what you're seeing what you came to address was how it looks when we're up here going at it with these fans and how it looks like we're hating on Tank, right? So I'm saying the reason you see that it gets emotional because people can't hear an opinion and just agree to disagree and move on. It has to be some ulterior motive.
I don't even think y'all. I don't think y'all hating on them. I think y'all just strong. How y'all feel about it? I don't think y'all hating them. Not my opinion. I don't think y'all hating on them. I just think y'all strong. How y'all feel?
It has nothing to do with being strong. It's just about what's being right. You can't argue your opinion with facts. You can't. It doesn't work. And that's the problem. People are trying to argue their opinion and their feelings with facts. It doesn't work. If I tell you the WBA belt was the first ever belt, the WBC was second, the IBF was third, then came the WBA.
WBO.
And you come in, you be like, nah, but the WBC is the best one. I don't care. That's how you feel.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
It's the most popular. It's the most popular. It's not the first. Yeah.
And they'll be like, let's debate on it. Well, let's debate on it then.
Right. It's no debate.
That's your opinion. What am I about to debate you on right now?
Yeah.
That's your personal feelings. I'm not talking about my personal feelings. And then because this is how you always know when you're deflecting. When you're winning, this is what happens. People start to name call, use, or you hating, those are emotional reactions because you can't win. Right? Those 100%. Are things that no disrespect to the queens, but that's what women do. Because that's their weapon, their mouth. Right? So what women does is, oh, you this, you that. They use words to try because it's the facts are the facts.
Yeah.
Horrible, bro.
Right?
Facts are facts.
Yeah. So if I tell you that Tank is in a position of power, he can call the shots and he can choose these fights. That's a fact. That's not that, right. And they tell you that.
I mean, I think we know he's in a position of power, right. But you think he's the only decision maker? You don't think it goes through Al Heyman and his advisors?
Again, the facts these are the facts. When your fighter wants to fight, it doesn't matter. When David Benavidez is right now trying to fight David Morrell, what is he doing? He's with Al Heyman. Yeah.
Well, they both with Al too, though.
Right.
So it makes it a little easier.
No, it doesn't make it easier because Shakur's not with anybody.
Well, Shakur's with Eddie Hearn. He signed a contract.
He was not. At the time, he wasn't with anybody. And even right now, his contract is null and void when it comes to Tank. So it doesn't even matter. When you see Errol Spence forced the fight with Terrence Crawford. Terrence Crawford wasn't with Al Heyman.
And I think that's what the issue is. They saw what happened to Earl. And I just think I'm not even saying Tank, because I think Tank can fight anybody. Yeah, but I feel like Tank is their money maker, and they a little edgy on putting them in there with Shakur.
But again, what does that have to do with me and Clay? Nothing. That's how they doing business. But what we're saying is still facts. I don't care how you do business.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it has nothing to do with hate or anything. I know I can watch Errol Spence do it. I watch David Benavidez doing it, and I'm watching Jamal Charlo do it right now.
Yeah, we watched Tyson Fury do it. Yeah.
Right?
I mean, with Fury with Wilder. Yeah.
And isn't Tank the boss over all three of them? We gotta start making this make sense.
The boss over who?
The bottom line is he chose his opponent, bro. Tank ain't gonna do what Tank don't want to do, bro. Like, he's in position. Tank does never shown me the energy of somebody who does something he doesn't want to do. He's you know what I mean, you're talking about somebody who was supposedly supposed to be on the March card, said, I'm not fighting on that card, bro. How I want it, it's not like that yet. And then he pushed it out to June. You know what I mean? He didn't show up to the grand arrivals. He's been showing his power since he's been back from his hiatus, right?
Yeah, he flexed. He kicked Carmel off his card. So yeah, he's been flexing.
Right, exactly, right? He's been showing like, bro, I run this. I do this, man. This is my time. And I was one of the top guys saluting him when he was doing that. I was loving every moment of it. Even the whole press conference with Frank Martin, I was loving how he took control of it, the way he was. I just love the new version of Tank, right? But at the same time, what does it come with? It comes with, when situations like this come, if I disagree with the fight, then I'm going to hold Tank accountable for it. That's the difference between this year and years before, where we could point at maybe Floyd Mayweather, or we could point at people at the PBC. That's not what we're doing this year, because Tank is a boss this year. He's making the fights that he wants to make this year. So if you see a fight that if you have a disagreement with something that's going on in Tank's career, Tank is the door you should be knocking on. That's whose door you should be knocking on, because he's the boss. He's the one running it. But it's okay. Here's the reality as well. When he's fighting Lamont Roach, I'm going to be watching it, bro. I'm going to be watching it. You know what I'm saying? This doesn't have to be so extreme. It doesn't have to be so extreme, right? Pushing back on a fight doesn't mean I don't want to see Tank perform. You know what I mean? Good luck to Lamont Roach, by the way. I hope you make it as competitive as you can make it. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, you know who I think is going to win the fight. But as boxing fans, if you want to see the fighters fight the best, you want to see the best fight the best, it's up to us to hold the fire to their feet. It's up to us to let them know, man, no, this is not what we want. We want this. That's our job as fans, bro. It's not hating to do that.
Nah, you're right. Nah, quick question.
Hold on. Salute to my brother, Charles Edward Cheese, in the building, in the super chat, dropping that Hundo on this in the super chat. He said, gotta ante up when coach in the building. Whole problems. Get ready. Oh, yes, sir. Carl Brown, 1 second, brother. Algernon Brown, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on this in the super chat. Clay, what's your favorite CC dub of
what's
all
CCW?
Time? Off the subject, it seems like you're going to need to hold it down legally, of course. I don't even know. What is CCW, Algernon Brown?
Carry concealed weapon? That's what I know. CCW.
Oh yeah. That sound like what that is. But we can't say it on air, so.
Oh, okay. Is that what that is?
Yeah.
I just picked up an FN 509 the other day, but real talk though, I like that PPD, that Walter PPD. Shout out, you know what I'm saying, to Walter doing that great work over there.
Salute to here for boxing, brother, in the super chat. He said for the YouTube pocket watchers. Shout out to Clay. Salute. But go ahead, great brother. Go ahead. You said you got one last thing, then we got to bring in Carl Brown.
Yeah. Would fighting Gary Russell Jr., would that be a more acceptable fight?
Say it one more time.
Gary Russell Jr., would that be a more acceptable fight than Lamont Roach? Even though that'd be pulling him up.
I think that fight has more of a story behind it, has a little bit more, you know what I mean, a little bit more history on it. I do think it's more acceptable. I think people would be like, damn, I think there's a lot of people who want to see that fight, you know what I'm saying? But I acknowledge all of the intangibles. He hasn't fought in like 2.5 years. You know what I'm saying? The weight class, it'd be the first time I've seen him competing at 135. I acknowledge all those intangibles. You know what I'm saying? But I do think Gary would be a bigger name for namesakes. You know what I'm saying? As far as a fight, as far as a pay-per-view is concerned. That's what I think. You know what I'm saying? But I do think that Gary Russell has been out the game for like 2.5 years, and we have to acknowledge that. You know what I'm saying? I can't get around that.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's how you feel too, Blue.
Good, man.
he has a deep improving
What's
pedigree.
good?
Okay.
He got a deeper proven pedigree.
Yeah.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? And he
Yeah,
got
yeah.
a bigger name.
Yeah, no, but the facts are the facts around that. You know what I'm saying? I know what the arguments are. Shout out to you know what I mean, KO, who made that clear last week about all those intangibles. They're there. You know what I mean? They are there. I mean, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But I do think it would go. I don't know. It'd be interesting to see people vote on it. Like, oh, who do you guys want to see him fight, Lamont, Roach, or Gary Russell? I think you'd be surprised what the results of that vote would bring.
I think people would pick Gary Russell because he was a champion for he had 10 title defenses, so people probably would definitely pick him. Well, people probably would pick him.
No, I ain't gonna lie. I'm sorry for butting in like that, but I'm pretty sure. I think a lot of people would have did a lot of damage on Tank if he would have picked Gary Russell. Like without Gary Russell getting his feet wet and just straight picked him. Oh, that would have been a field day. And I'm being honest. I think that'd have been a field day for anybody that got anything bad to say towards Tank. That they would have ripped Tank a new one with that one. They would have been like ripped. I get the name, but y'all know they'd have ripped Tank a new one. I'm lying.
I don't know.
Gary
Russell talk like Tank scared of him. That's how I don't know.
Yeah,
that's how he talk like Tank scared of him.
Gary Russell he'll beat this down.
Crawford, I know. He's gonna beat Crawford.
We all know Crawford probably ball that nigga up in someone. Like Crawford said, go in the battle with me.
We gotta watch the language. But Gary Russell been calling out Tank for years.
So years.
That's what makes it. What makes it a bigger fight. He been calling Tank out for years.
But Blue, this one thing I wanted to say too, because I was listening in. You know I can comment in the comments.
Hold on. All right, Kevin. Appreciate you, brother.
All right, thank you, fellas. Thanks for sharing your stage with me.
No doubt.
Appreciate y'all. All right.
Go ahead, Carl.
Good. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I did this one. Yeah, I was listening in. Like one thing I want to say is that I wanted to ask you something, Blue. Like if Tank, I'm just saying because I got to do the what if thing because Shakur and Tank ain't fighting right now. If Tank would have sent Shakur an offer, I want to ask you, what do you think Shakur? What do you think Shakur would have been wanting, like as an offer? Like what do you think that he would have been okay with? Just ask, because this ain't got nothing. This ain't. I'm not dissing Shakur. I'm not defending Tank. I really want to know that. I want to know, like, what do you think would have been okay?
I couldn't tell you.
I'm telling what you think he would have been happy with.
Water.
I don't know. I don't know what he got. I don't know. I don't know what he. You know what I'm saying? What he feel like that fight is worth to him.
Because only reason I ask that because if it's beyond six, like let's just say it's beyond the 6 million, right? And let's just say if it's beyond that. And the reason why I say that.
Wait, I gotta stop you. What's 6 million?
No, because West Caller brought it up when he was commentating. Kenny brought it up when he was commentating.
Or he said if we offer, but if that's the case, but what he said, if we offer you 6 million, Shakur said yeah.
No, Shakur didn't. Blue, you seen it? You didn't see the West Caller?
He said
it was like no. He said so. If we offer you 6 million, you'll be cool with that. Shakur laughed it off. Go look at the West Caller. He laughed it off and was like, I think he said you got jokes or something like that. But it wasn't nothing big. He just like you know what I mean. But I was just saying like I don't know how people would take it. Like if it do it have to be beyond that 6 million or if he just offered them 6 million because you got to think about what West Caller said. It do make sense because do y'all want to fight Tank or do y'all want to fight Tank for the payday? Like, do y'all want to fight Tank for y'all legacy, or do y'all want to fight Tank for the payday? Because we all know it's gonna be a nice payday, right? But a lot of people, and that's why I was saying before, a lot of people not putting their best foot forward. We as fans, we doing a lot of talking for boxers more than they doing for themselves, and that's why. And I'm just getting around to that because like the things I be hearing people say that Shakur said this or Shakur think this, like that's my only problem with us as boxing fans. We can't keep on putting these answers out there for them when that's not the answer. That's not what none of us heard. We none of us heard that. So when we start speculating on this probably why. Like I even heard when it first happened. They probably got a muzzle rule on them. And I'm like, why everything got to be good in his favor and bad in his favor? And my thing is, I just wanted to ask you, do you think if it was like when he said that 6 million, do you think Shakur would have got mad off that offer?
I don't know.
I couldn't say.
Yeah,
I can answer that.
Shakur.
What's up?
I'll say this. I think that when we look at the parallels of what people say that Tank is the highest payday or whatever the case may be, you're going to get your biggest bag. Shakur saying that 6 million is going to be a mega fight. He's looking at it as it's going to be the biggest fight that they're going to have. So why are you going to give me a measly 6 million? Probably the same thing why Loma walked off the table when we're going to make a bag. You're going to come in here making so. You think Tank will take 10 million for that fight? No, he's going to ask for like. I'm just saying. Let's ask the question. Would Tank take 10 million for that fight to fight Shakur?
And now let me answer that real quick. And I'm gonna say no because Tank been putting the footwork. Tank been bringing that bag to his company more than so.
Okay.
You know, what I mean, you got to think about it. His demand on money cannot be the same as Shakur demand on money. You get what I'm saying? It shouldn't even be close, to be honest, because he had been bringing that bag in.
All right, so fair point, right? But did Bob Arum feel that Shakur was worth $5 million a fight for regular fights? Yes or no? And the offer he got from Bob Arum, he was getting offered $5 million a fight, right?
Who? Oh yeah, Shakur, right?
Right. So if he was worth for any fighter on his roster or any fighter he would have took, right? So if he'd have took $5 million with Bob, right? Now you're taking a superstar in the sport. And you're going to tell me you're going to just pay me $1 million more to fight the superstar when I was just about to make $5 million a fight over here? Does that make sense? Let's think about that.
See, that's why I asked that question.
Mm-hmm.
Now you get what I'm saying? That's why I asked that question. Because do they want to fight Tank for a bag or is it for legacy? Because if it's for legacy, then.
But let me ask you this question.
I got to tell you, so I got to use your shit. My bad for cursing.
Listen to this. So is Tank fighting for legacy or bag?
Me personally, I think Tank always been about the bag, and I think you know that too.
Right.
Tank always been about the bag.
But two things can be true. They trying to fight Tank. You beat them. It's for your legacy, and you get the bag.
Right.
I know, but you see how pampering that is. You see how pampering that is one side because look, Shakur, not Shakur. Tank put his work in. Tank brought bags and bags and bags to Al Heyman in the company.
I gotta stop you.
Wait, Blue. You can't say I'm lying.
No,
I'm lying.
No, we cannot.
I'm lying.
We cannot push these. We cannot push these false narratives. What work did he put in? He's never. Hold on. He's never fought anybody in the top 15 pound for pound.
I said the bag.
I
said the bag.
Okay,
he put the company in bag.
Okay, but again, listen to what I'm telling you. How did he put the work in? He never fought anybody. He never unified the belts. He never fought anybody in the top 10 pound for pound. He never fought the biggest name guys he fought. He brought up in weight or weight drained him. So no, he got co-signed. Now he held up his end of the bargain when Floyd Mayweather co-signed him. You say he put the work in. What work?
I'm trying to tell you. You say I'm lying. What I'm trying to say, you saying I'm lying.
He got co-signed by.
I ain't talking about that part.
No.
I'm talking about after that.
After what? Who did he beat after that?
You keep saying who he beat. I'm talking about he brought that bag. He put that footwork in. Blue, we can go get up stopping. You know what I'm saying, Blue.
You said
I disagree, Carl.
You said that he did the work to
brought,
get the
he
bag.
brought the company. Look, he brought his company more than probably anybody else that's
Because
on PBC.
Floyd Mayweather co-signed him at the height of his
Carl.
career.
After, even now, this fight right here gonna bring that back.
Carl, it doesn't even matter, bro. If Bill Gates co-signs you right now,
but we can't. Nope. We can't go there with me, bro.
Know what? Okay, Carl, show me somebody who sold more than Floyd Mayweather.
You keep on. I'm not talking about Blue. I'm strictly on Tank.
Floyd Mayweather.
Blue. I'm not talking. I'm talking about Tank in this era.
Stop.
So you talking about this era? Blue, I got it. Blue,
bro.
I got it.
When somebody that magnitude, bro, co-signed you, okay? Yes, you can carry on after that and do it, but they the one that put you in that position. So, period. So when Floyd Mayweather was the biggest star in boxing history, not named Muhammad Ali, bro, and Mike Tyson. He holds all the records, top 5 records in boxing history. He's the first billionaire boxer.
Right.
Okay? He put Tank Davis as the co-main event on the second biggest fight in boxing history.
And did he carry his weight after that, Blue?
Bro, stop.
You keep saying stop because you ain't lying.
Stop, bro. Stop.
All right.
Stop.
I hear you.
Please stop. Man, stop doing that.
Stop doing what, Blue? I'm really asking.
If somebody put you in a position to be noticed, yes, you carry it. But if they never put you there, you're never carrying nothing. There's nothing to carry.
Let me build on this. Let me build on this. Look,
you don't like that I'm making sense out of it.
No, Carl, you're not listening.
All I'm saying is that. All right, go ahead.
And you had Leo Santa Cruz, right? Was Tank the biggest payday on that fight? No, right? Leo Santa Cruz, was he the biggest payday? Was he the biggest payday in that fight? Who was the biggest money maker at that time in PBC? Earl Spence, right? Earl Spence has been carrying the PBC. Earl Spence been carrying the PBC. So you think right now Tank was that guy? No, he was not. Then you got Canelo that came in after that. Tank is still there. Hold on. One more thing. Tank didn't get his big payday until he fought Rolly. His next big payday was Ryan Garcia. Yes, it was, bro. You can go research it. Tank didn't make more than $5 million a fight until Rolly Romero. Promise you that. Go look it up yourself. So therefore, he made 10 million or something like that, 15 million that fight, and that was his biggest payday. Then he went with the fight with Ryan. He made 30 or 40 million, whatever the case that was. My point is, we keep talking about these paydays like Tank guaranteed all these paydays to these fighters that he didn't. Why do you think they didn't put the Shakur fight? Let's put it down there. Why do you think they chose Lamont Roach? Because they don't want to pay nobody over whatever their substantial amount is. Frank Martin to them was too much. They gave him a bag, but they didn't give him what this dude about to make. This dude probably making like $600,000-700,000 to fight Tank, and he gonna get some back end money. So what are they really doing? If they force feeding Tank with all the cash, why wouldn't Shakur say no? You're not gonna sit here and give me $6 million when this dude gonna eat. This dude gonna come out here and eat, and you gonna give me just that? No, it don't work like that. Go find another sucker. What they do? They found Lamont Roach. No disrespect to Lamont Roach, but he gonna take less money to fight Tank because he want to start him. He gonna take less money to do what he got to do to be in that ring because he want to start him. He's not going to do that. He's doing it for legacy.
Yep.
Shakur is doing it for both. Shakur already has his legacy set. His legacy is actually higher than Tank's at the moment. So he does have the pull to say, yo, I can come in here and demand a little bit more money on my paycheck. That's the issue. You're not seeing that point because you want to sit there and defend the point of Tank being the A side. We all know he's the A side. But Shakur does deserve some relevance to be on the other side of that ring. When Sugar Ray fought Hagler, Hagler got a bag. He didn't get as much as Sugar Ray, but he got a bag. When Sugar Ray fought Hearns, he got a bag. When Hagler and Hearns fought each other, they probably split 50-50. If not, Hearns made more. So we got to look at it as the star draws the attention. We know that. But the dude on the other side that's a star has to get that amount too.
All right, so that's see, look, that's and what I'm saying. No, none of y'all can on this panel can say, "Oh, Carl Brown don't make no sense." He just saying just whatever. My thing that I'm saying is, look, back to what I'm gonna go back to what y'all was just saying, and I'm just going look. All I'm going to do is add. I'm not adding nothing wrong. I'm not doing. I'm not going to be capping. I'm not going to be lying or nothing. Exactly what you just said. You just said it's another superstar over there that he wanted to basically put some respect on my name, right? All I'm saying is let's go off of that. Put some respect on his name, but what has he brought to his own company? It's stuff like that. And it's not even it's not even trying to play them out and all up. It's just stuff like that. If we don't go the route that you going, all I'm saying is like, so now it's Tank bring his money in, so that's how this fight became big, right? We all gonna agree with that, right? This fight became big because Tank been going out there knocking people out. Tank, they say Tank is the face of boxing. This
Some
and that.
people.
What have see the difference between this fight Shakur versus Tank if it happened right now and Bud Crawford and Earl Spence, they both was holding their own weight. They was bringing money to their own company. Even though Bob tried to play Terrence out saying I lost so much money on about that I could build a house in Beverly Hills from scratch. You get what I'm saying? But you see, not only did Terrence Crawford and Earl, both of them made this fight. Not
you
only
set
did
yourself
they
up a little bit though. You set yourself up a little bit.
No, I didn't. Look. Now all I'm saying, all I'm trying to say is that they both brought some, like they brought not just their names, like they brought money. Like wherever they went, people was either they were selling out the arenas, not even selling out the arenas, but they was bringing that money. You get what I'm saying? So if one person, as let's say Tank, we already know Tank going either the place gonna be sold out. He might not do all pay-per-views. My thing is that if what can we say that Shakur bring it to the table on that perspective? Then like what
I'm about to deliver it.
All right, go ahead. Because I'm not arguing.
You're right. But just as you said, right? You said Bud was the money man over there, so he brought something. Why were they willing to make Shakur the highest paid fighter over at Top Rank at that time with a guarantee that they were trying to give him that contract for the 3 fights? He was going to make him the highest paid, number one. Number two, why did he get the same amount for one fight they was about to give him with Cardina when he was about to fight Cardina? If they was about to give him $5 million, so obviously his bank is worth what it is, right? So if he's fighting a superstar, but if he's fighting a mega fight, does the money go up? Is the question. If you're fighting a mega, I know, right? But if you fight a mega fight, the money goes up. Yes or no? It's right. So if it goes up, does it go up 1 million, or do it go up astronomically where it's going to be like maybe, if we're going to make this fight, you're going to give me 8 million, 9 million, 10 million, because you're going to make a bag and I'm going to make a bag and we're going to make it happen. We already seen what happened when you collide 2 great fighters, right? So now we got the same point and pinnacle in time where Shakur already proved his value and his worth with Bob trying to let him stay there for $5 million a fight and him turning around and getting a fight with Cardina, which nobody wanted, and making $5 million in that fight. So he already proved his worth. So 6 million is $1 million over that to fight Tank, bro. I don't agree with that. 6 million ain't ish.
But that's why I gotta stop. See, that's what I said. And I swear on everything. I'm not arguing nobody point, but I'm arguing what makes sense and what don't make sense. I'm gonna call Cap on 2 things that you said, and I know for sure he definitely wasn't getting $5 million for the Cordina fight. Definitely wasn't. I you look at the Eddie Hearn interview. Like he definitely wasn't getting $5 million. In that right there. And then we can't put on a value. We can't put a value on Shakur an offer that Bob Arum was offering. He never took that, so we can't just say that's something
But
that
that's his
Bob Arum.
value, right? His offer is his value.
No, I'm talking about. But look, you trying to put that? That's how much. Like, oh, he did this, and it never happened, so we can't. Okay, I get it.
Let me ask you a question, Carl.
Right.
You know, Tank wasn't always with Floyd, right?
Right. Wait. What'd you say?
Tank wasn't always with Floyd.
Tank wasn't always with Floyd. Oh yeah, the beginning. You talking about like, yeah.
Okay, so did you know who he was before he got with Floyd?
Did I know who Tank was?
Yeah.
No, look, to be honest, Blue, when Tank first jumped on the scene,
Bruh,
and
did you know who Tank was before he got with Floyd?
no, but I want to say something to you too, though.
No, bro.
Even when Tank,
Carl, stop.
you make this out to be like making things like I'm arguing with you when you say stop. I'm just talking.
You're getting ready wrong. You didn't know who he was. There's no explanation for it. You didn't know who he was.
But I know, but I also about to say, even when he got with Floyd, like I seen him fight, but I just wasn't big on him because that just wasn't my like the little weights. I just really start like start looking at it, like, you know what I mean. Even back then, I wasn't even worrying about like Shakur or Tank Davis or.
That's your personal preference, right? But I'm
right.
Did the world know who he was?
No, I think he just started out. Ain't nobody know. He didn't jump on the scene. Just
well, he had 11 fights already before he got with Floyd.
Right.
You know, Teofimo fought Lomachenko with 13 fights.
Right.
So it's safe to say when he got with Floyd, Floyd made him the superstar, right?
Right.
So I just said that if it wasn't for Floyd, you said he earned. He got to it. He put the work in, right?
Yeah.
Like I always said. Yeah. Floyd co-signed him, right? And Floyd co-signed Canelo. You see how big a superstar they are? Because of Floyd Mayweather's power.
But Blue, am I lying?
Listen, you don't know who Tank is if he never signs with Floyd. Not on this level.
All right.
Right.
But
It doesn't matter. There's a lot. Okay, let me ask you a question again. You said that he held up his end of the bargain. He put the work in. That's what you said.
Yeah, what you did.
He put in more work than Terrence Crawford?
You said did he put more work in
than Terrence Crawford?
In which way though? Because now you're gonna go.
In any way, what way did he put in work than Terrence?
Bro, they only
what did he do? What did he do more than Terrence?
He put in more work than Terrence Crawford.
Because when I say something, I know your answer already. I know what block you walking me down on, Blue. I know what block you walking me down on right now. Because it's a trick question. Because if I go this route, then you can also go to Terrence Crawford accolade.
It's not a trick question, Carl.
Bro,
it's not a trick question, Carl.
He put in more work than Terrence Crawford.
No. Did he bring more money to the company? I say that.
No, it's yes or no, bro.
He didn't put more work in. He don't got more accolades. He never had more belts than Terrence Crawford. No. But he worked more.
There's no but.
How is they?
He didn't put in more work than Terrence Crawford, right?
Okay, you're right. He did.
Right. So why is his selling power more than Terrence Crawford's?
See, I just said it before. I just said no matter which way I answer this, what's called it. I know what block you walking me down on, Blue. All I'm saying is
you can't argue feelings with facts.
No, this is facts though. What I'm saying. Name some. Blue, anything that I said was a lie.
Why is he more popular than Terrence Crawford?
Blue, can you answer that?
Yeah, Floyd Mayweather.
Floyd Mayweather.
He's just popular. I get that, but I'm saying, but when I say he holds this weight, I'm talking about. That's just like you give you give somebody something. You give somebody something. Blue, look.
You said that he earned the bag and Shakur didn't.
Yeah.
No, he didn't. He did not. He put in more work than Shakur Stevenson.
I mean, I mean, he beat more world champions than Shakur.
What?
He,
Yo,
he
look, listen, Carl. Let me explain something to you. A title
I'm
holder.
lying.
Listen, no, you are crazy. Let me explain this to you right now. Secondary
Right.
title holders are not champions. They're title holders.
Okay.
Champions are the guys that are at the apex of the division. These
Right.
guys that he beat were title holders. You
Right.
got to
Right.
understand the difference in that. And a lot of people confuse that because they see a strap. Those belts are
Right.
just secondary belts. So he didn't beat
Right.
world champions. He beat world-class fighters. Difference. So if you want to say
Okay.
he beat some world-class fighters, no doubt, I agree with you. But him beating
But
more
Tank did
champions
have
than
the option.
Shakur, absolutely
Tank did have
not.
the option. How many champions is Tank? And I'm just asking y'all. I mean, because if I how many times Tank been the champion and how many divisions? I'm just asking.
5. He's
No,
a
I'm talking about.
He's a
No, y'all said the secondary don't work. I'm talking about. I'm talking about.
He's really a 2-time world champion, but based off of
Right.
the politics, they
3.
say 5-time world champion.
3 really, if you say but
3 wins.
and the reason I say 3 because he just became from the regular to the
He didn't
super.
earn it. You said you got to earn it.
Okay, well, I said how many times was he a champion?
He didn't earn that. He said he put the work in.
So anybody that got elevated, I mean, right? So because
you said
According to Tank, that's the way it is.
I just asked, Blue. I just asked. I said, how many times
listen
has
to what you're
Tank
saying.
been a champion? I'm not counting the regular belt.
You said that he earned it. Shakur didn't earn it. He didn't earn the belt.
See, Blue, I was talking about.
Bro,
See, look, hey, Blue, you funny. You is good, but you can't switch that on me, bro. You is good at what you do because anybody else would have messed up.
I'm all-time great. I deal with facts.
Yo, but hey, Blue, look. Just for your audience.
This is the facts. He had 11 fights before Floyd, and you didn't know who he was. Period.
No, I didn't say that. I just said I wasn't following the lower.
You knew who he was before Floyd?
When he turned pro,
No,
Clay.
I'm sorry, I didn't know.
When he turned pro, who was more a bigger star, Shakur or Tank?
Shakur, straight out the Olympics,
Shakur.
he was being pushed. They was already putting him in fight. That was legitimate.
So y'all making my point.
What's your point?
Devin Haney or Tank Davis?
You said who was big when they became?
Yeah, when they started.
Devin Haney.
Okay.
Now listen.
So
okay.
So what was the difference? When did it change for Tank?
When
did it change?
When did it change?
You look, y'all can't. Of course, you're going to say Floyd.
No, am I going to say? Are you going to say something different?
No, you're right.
Hold up. You put it on us.
No, you're right. No. Okay, when you got under Floyd, my thing is like you can give somebody something, and it's up to them to do something with it. That's what I'm saying.
He fought. He had exciting fights, but if given the point is, if given the opportunity to some of these other fighters that we're talking about, the Shakurs and the Devin Haneys, to have a Floyd Mayweather attached to them, right, the same way Tank did, could they have been in the position that Tank was in?
I mean, they choose not to though.
Let me tell you straight up. If Floyd didn't attach himself to Tank, you know who Tank would be? Tank would be Jerome Boots Ennis. Tank would be Jerome Boots Ennis. He might be a David Benavidez. He'd be a fighter who nobody wants to fight.
I agree.
He'd be a fighter with a high risk and a low reward. And we would know how great he is. We'd be like, damn, man, they don't want to fight Tank. And Tank wouldn't be getting no fight.
You know, we'd have got, and tell me if I'm lying, you know what we'd have got? We'd have got a more aggressive Tank.
More aggressive than he is already? He's knocking everybody out.
No, I'm talking about. Look.
The more aggressive. Listen, if Tank got any more aggressive, he would get no fights. No fights. If he gets any more aggressive, nobody would fight Tank, bro. If he was like savage, if he was real savage, nobody would fight him.
Hey, look how y'all going so up with it.
Maybe
Look,
pull back a little bit. He'd have to pull back from the savagery in order to make fights. He'd have to get fights like Karen Kukudajin. He'd have to have fights where he looked human.
I'm talking about this. I'm talking about this part. I'm talking about, I think when Tank would have got, like, let's just say Tank never met Floyd, right? Tank still gonna have it. Tank still got the skill set. Tank still got that power.
Well, would he be a superstar that you know today?
No. Well, it depends. It depends what route he would have took. No, let's be for real. It depends what route he would have took. Because if Tank would have got his hands on one of those belts and believing in it, hey, Bruce, just tell me if I'm lying. Just say, Carl Brown, you lying. If you feel like I'm lying, just say that, because I like to do, like you said, fact. All I'm saying, if you never met,
you're gonna be that Tank right now.
But wait, Blue, because y'all try to say something and then try to make it seem like y'all just killed me. But no, if he never signed with Floyd, and like you said, it's everybody's opinion. I believe that if Tank, obviously, would still have them same skills, that same power.
Okay.
I believe that Tank would have got his hand on the belt and he would have went after unification and try to show the world. Like, that's what I mean about aggressive. I ain't talking about aggressive. I'm talking about, I think he's a pursuit the champion.
You'd be doing the same thing Shakur is trying to do with him?
Right. Exactly.
See, hey, Blue, you know you fronting, right? You know you fronting because you can't get anything to do, Blue.
You just said it. I didn't say nothing, brother.
Right.
You just said
I'm saying you said the same old thing Shakur trying to do, but Blue, that's your opinion, and I think that's only your opinion. I don't see Shakur pushing up for this fight, and then when anybody give y'all pushback on that, y'all say Tank is the A side. You can't just do that and just call the A side when you want to. All I'm saying is Shakur is pushing up for this fight. Listen, yeah. If Shakur is pushing up on this fight like y'all say he is, then we should. We should hear something, not just when Tank was going in the fight with Loma. Oh, Tank, stop dunking me. Your beef is not with Floyd. Because that's all y'all heard. And y'all ain't got nothing else to go on. Let's be real. Y'all ain't got nothing else to go on. I'm talking about what's truly, like I said, facts, right?
Carl, let's leave it to the facts. Let's move the hypotheticals out the way, right? We don't care what happened to Floyd. Let's do this. Let's talk about the facts. So was it a fact that everybody was saying Devin ducked Shakur because he made him an offer that he wouldn't accept, and everybody was kicking Devin's back in because he wanted more money? Hold on, that's not a hypothetical. That's a fact. Was it not people saying that? Yes or no?
This how you jump me around, though.
Hold on. I just want to listen. It's yes or no, dude. It's a simple question. Was it not a big? Was it? Hold on. Now listen, I'm trying to get to the point. You don't want to let me get to the point. It's okay because you're trying to win. It's not about you winning or losing. It's about us trying to help you, bro. No, but you're trying to win. No, it's not arguing. What I'm saying is you're arguing a point to win. I'm trying to. Okay, so it's yes or no. I said was people taking Devin's back in? Were people going on saying Shakur should just deserve more money when he was trying to fight Devin for all the belts, and they were saying, "Yo, he should have got more money for that fight." Was that not what people were saying? Was that not something that came across the board?
I can't.
I didn't say you. I said that you don't know that as fact. Everybody's saying that.
Well, can I tell you what I heard?
All right, tell me what you heard. Tell me what you heard.
All right, I'm gonna tell you what I heard, what Blue heard, what Clay heard, and what you heard. Everybody said that Shakur, if he really wanted that fight, he should have took the 25%. That's what
some people said that. Some people said that. But the masses said what? Hold on. But the masses said what?
All y'all gotta do is say I'm lying.
Listen. You're missing the. I'm saying the majority of people. The majority of people said that. I didn't say you lying. I didn't ask that question. That was the question. The question was it factual or not that a lot of people, majority of people, I even corrected, saying that Shakur deserved more money for that fight? That was the question. It's yes or no. It's yes or no. Not from what you heard. That was all over the internet. There's not one person I can tell you right now. I can tell you about 6 people that defended that case.
Well, look.
Everybody up was
look,
saying that
look.
Devin was ducking.
He ain't gonna answer.
Just
Everybody.
point me.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Look, you don't answer everything straight up. Point me in the direction that I could go to, that I could see something like that. That's all. And that's
Point
how.
you in direction.
And that's how. Yeah, point me in the direction, because I ain't gonna front. I heard people saying Shakur should have took that 25%.
They said it after the fact. They said it after the fact when all the belts got scattered. They said after the fact. Those same people changed their tune. Yo, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Listen, you don't want. It's all right, bro. Listen. Yo, I gotta go to work, Carl. It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure doing business with you, my brother. It's a pleasure doing business with you. I gotta head to the helm and make this bread.
I got my
You know what I mean? So I'm gonna let you ride and think about that. I'm gonna let you think about that. Salute Blue, salute Clay, my brothers. Always, I'm gonna catch you. I'm gonna be in his back, man. All right, go ahead, Carl.
But for real, but look, I don't be arguing with nobody. Blue and Clay tell you. I come up here, I say some things that what I think on things. Keep it real. I never go up here and be like, this is a fact. Everything that I talk about, everything I talk about is always what I think, because I'm hearing people speak on other fighters. Like I'm gonna say, I hear people speaking on Shakur, and I feel that y'all be adding words that never came out. You know what I'm saying? That never came out. Like for Shakur, I never heard none of those things come out of his mouth that I heard y'all say he said. Or this the reason. Because I even heard y'all say that it was a muzzle rule. I remember that from the beginning. The very beginning, y'all said they probably got a muzzle rule on them. Remember that?
Boxing fans is amazing.
Listen, yes.
Am I lying?
I'm gonna tell you. I think you're bringing like points from multiple different places to get the same place, but I think at the end of the day, I think we kind of lost the point of the conversation and what direction was going in, as far as Tank's fame. Tank's
I didn't jump around.
with his attachment with Floyd Mayweather. That he had that catalyst there that was set up for him. That he was able to get a lot of opportunities. And yes, when he got those opportunities, I agree with you. He did the most with those opportunities. He capitalized. He gave great, exciting fights. He did all those things. But he did it from the grace and mercy of Floyd Mayweather. He had something that nobody in the space had. That's why he is who he is. That's why he's able to do those. You said something a little bit earlier, and I held on to it, and I wanted to say that. Yeah, you're right. If he didn't have Floyd, he'd have been doing? Probably chasing legacy, knocking down dudes, grabbing belts, becoming unified, chasing undisputed. Because that'd have been the only way he can get in these opportunities, is by putting himself in the way of somebody else's legacy. But because he's with Floyd Mayweather, he didn't have to chase legacy that way. He was able to capitalize, fight big fights, give the best performances. They put the right. He was able to benefit off of good matchmaking, because he had that team behind him. So they could take the time and be like, you don't need to focus on the belts. You don't need to focus on getting big. We can put you in, we can start matchmaking, put you in exciting fights to where your skill set will shine. You know what I mean? And we can build you up, and we can get you a whole bunch of money. Now, when it's time for your legacy fights, you will be the A side to these negotiations for these legacy fights, and you'll be able to put the rules in. And I acknowledge it, bro. And beautiful work, by the way. Beautiful damn work. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, the accountability comes right behind it. It comes right behind it, because once you build all of that, you have all that power. Boom! It's on you now to do a whole bunch of stuff. Now it's on your back now to do a whole bunch of stuff, because now you got the power. You got the leverage.
But Clay, another thing I can say off top of that, and it's like everything you said, word is one. Like you ain't lie about nothing. We don't, for real. My only thing is, no, you ain't lying, bro. No, you done, dead ass, bro. But my only thing is that, because we love boxing, and we, I'm including you too, Blue. We choose who right and who wrong when it comes to the guy that we like the most, or I ain't even gonna say like the most. I ain't even gonna use them words. When it comes to,
I don't want to say that, because when you say that, the way you painted it, it sounds like if somebody's wrong, we're gonna say they're right. That's not what it is.
No. I ain't something like that.
We empathize and have understanding, and we do have somebody whose side we pick in certain conversations, because there's a right and there's a wrong side. Who you empathize with is who you're gonna go ahead and say is right. If you empathize more with Tank Davis's right to choose, and he's earned the right to not fight, and who we want him to fight, I can agree with you. But obviously, on the side of, I'm just speaking from a boxing fan. On the side of a boxing fan who wants to see the best fight the best, that's what I'm defending. That's what I'm fighting for. That's the side of the conversation I'm on. The side of the conversation that puts that competitive fight that I want to see in front of me on the screen, because that's what I work for. That's what my money is getting spent on. I'm not in the gym with them. Yeah. I'm not running 10 miles a day. I'm not cutting the weight. I'm not doing all that stuff. I'm not spending their money with them. So none of that stuff means nothing to me. All I care about is the fight at the end of the day, and I'm pushing for that fight. That's my job as a fan. I'm pushing for that fight by any means necessary. I want that damn fight, bro.
That's what us boxing fans do. We want the best to fight the best. I'm not happy at all about this.
When we're arguing, then so when we're arguing, right? Not me and you say we're arguing, but with me and Blue,
I know.
Whenever we're,
I know.
You know what I'm saying? When we're pushing the energy, what it feels like people are trying to tell us to be happy with what we're getting. Shut up and be happy with what we're getting. And we're pushing back and saying, nah, bro, that's not what we finna do. We finna push back. We're going to speak truth to power, and we're going to talk about these fights, because you're going to ask me, when it's all said and done, when it comes time for the show, you're going to say, hit the buy button for $70 to $90. That's what you're going to ask me to do. Right? So don't act like what I think don't matter. I got to spend the damn money. I'm going to have a say in it. If I don't like what I'm seeing, I'm going to say I don't like it, and then I'm going to tell you what I want to see. Now, you can take it however you want to take it, but there's no hate in that. There's no hate in that. Right. There's a love relationship there, because I'm the guy who's spending the money, right? I'm the guy who's holding you to the high regard and saying that you're one of the best in the game, and you can be the best in the game, but we just need to see you fight those guys so we can finally christen you who you probably already are. I'm just asking for the proof. I'm not willing to just give you those accolades without you fighting the fights. I'm not willing to give you those accolades without you fighting the fights. Y'all want us to, not him. Tank don't want us to. I'm not saying Tank wants us to. I think Tank is comfortable with his situation. Talk your ish. I'm not even on my social media. I'm training, getting ready for these fights. I'm getting this money anyway. I ain't studying you dudes, but the fans want to fight us. They want us to put a muzzle on our mouth. They want us not to push. They want us not to push for the biggest fights. They want us to shut up. Like, damn, shut up. Just watch the damn fight. Well, that's not how we wired over here, family.
Look, if anybody say that they will be cool, because this is the last straw right here. Like, and I say this, and I mean it. And if any Tank fan said anything other than what I'm about to say, this is the last straw right here. And the only reason I'm gonna accept this one, we ain't got no choice but to accept it. But because Lamont Roach, I ain't going front. I was following Lamont Roach. I even like Lamont Roach. So I'm not even. I'm mad because I'm mad because it's Tank fighting him. But it's no more. It can't be no more of these fights that we don't. Matter of fact, I'm telling you like this. It's so much of it can't happen no more that I don't even want to see him fight Edward Dallas Santos. If it wasn't just now, I don't want to see no more. I want to see him get to the Shakur and the other guy that got the belt. So that's what I want to see after this. Like, right, I get it.
Listen. So we said, because I said what you saying right now is what I said New Year's. Okay, right. On New Year's I said when Tank comes back from his probation, everything he had to do, I'm going to be holding him accountable for every fight, every decision that's made in his career. I'm going to be holding him accountable. I'm cool with it, right? At this point, there's no changing it. There's no turning back the clock. Lamont Roach is what it is. December 14th. We all gonna be tuned in. That's the fight that's on the table. But it's official. At least from you, Carl, to say that after this fight, hey man, you're gonna have the eyebrow. You're gonna be hitting with the rock eyebrow, like, hey bro, you know what fights we need to be seeing. So I need you to work and make those fights happen. That's it. I expect you to work and make those fights happen.
But now,
But y'all, you know, yeah,
if they tell
I'm here to make it clear, Blue.
you say that, and then people be like, "No, I'll call you a hater after this fight."
Watch what they do to you. That's why I said what I said.
Of
Watch
course.
what happens to you, Carl. Watch after this Lamont Roach fight goes down, and watch when you sitting out here talking about you need to see certain fights. They're about to turn on you, bro. The fans about to turn on you. They're about to call you a fake fan. You ain't a real fan. You a detractor. You let Blue and Clay infiltrate your mind. Now you're an echo chamber. You talking about you want to see the best fight the best. You talking about you want to see the best fight the best. That's what's finna come out, bro. You about to get turned on. Yo, is he frozen? He's
They
definitely
say
frozen.
they don't, then they lying.
Mm.
You
Okay,
heard me?
back.
Salute.
They feel the same exact way.
They've been lying,
Yeah.
Carl.
Oh, this whole time I was talking. This whole time I was talking.
Michael Yankovic. Michael Yankovic in the super chat dropping that half a dub on us in the super chat. He said Tank without Floyd would be like Floyd Schofield, good knockout ratio, but on the sidelines wanting big fight. Right.
That's who he'd be. He'd be Boots.
Don't believe that.
I'm giving him Boots. I'm not even saying Floyd. I'm saying Boots.
Not Schofield. Not Schofield.
That's what I said. That's what I said. I'm gonna go with Boots. I'm not gonna say Schofield. I'm gonna say Boots.
Yeah, Boots. Something like Boots, like being a known threat. People know you're a threat, and they just decide not to fight you, and you got to do what you got to do to make them fight. That would have been Tank without Floyd.
Right.
But Floyd Schofield, now, come on, man. They putting too much respect on Schofield now, and I ain't trying to say he whacked or something like that. But
Jamal just trying to get a feeling, bro. He out here looking for some emotion, bro. We pushing a narrative.
Look, I want to say this. Look, I wanted to say this because I was over here talking this whole time. I thought that I thought y'all was hearing me, but I want to say this. Like the reason why I say after this fight,
Call. We got to get to the next one. No, Jamal Rogers. They go to the link, Ray brother, right. And then we out of here. Appreciate you, Carl. All right, my guy.
You already know. All the time, yo. Y'all take care.
You already know.
Salute. Yeah, Blue. Yeah, Jamar. You just trying to get a feeling, all because of Haney. I don't. How could you even deny what I'm saying, bro? How can you deny? How could you not need to see Tank fight these? I don't understand how these fans, Blue, can't. How can you deny that?
These fights are important. The link is there for you, Jamal. Right there. You talking about tag teams?
Oh my God, bro!
Bro, click the link or forever hold your peace.
Bro. Yeah, bro. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
Rich Porter, we got to get out of here, great brother. So I just want Jamal to click the link. If he gonna click it, he click it and come on. If not, we out of here because I got a migraines, man. I gotta get this.
You gotta go put that Scully on.
Put Scully back on. Man.
Yeah. Get it low.
Right back to the Scully, Clay.
No, you listen. I know it. I got one right there. I got two of them in my deep freezer.
Yeah, I only got one. I got to order another one because
you got to get the other one, bro. That's the way to do it. That way you can rotate it. That way you can boom while that's going on, and you good.
Because I only got one, and that.
Yeah. At the end of the day, guys.
No, Jamal Rogers. Click the link. Click the link. He told me he holler at tomorrow
because you got to get some rest.
Nah.
He doing you a favor, right, Blue? Nah, man. I don't want you to feel that way. I want you to get some rest. I don't want your head to hurt.
Nah, Jamal. There go the link right there, bro. Go ahead. So
man.
Tag team partner. No, I need my tag team partner. No.
Listen, we got 245 people in here, right? I hope the likes. I haven't looked at it looks like the likes are somewhere around that. By the way, if you ain't subscribed to the channel, there's a link. You know what I mean? Subscribe to the channel. Help your boy build it up. Listen, man. Don't let people lie to y'all, bro. Don't let the people steer the narrative and paint pictures and say things that's not. It's ulterior motives and ulterior narratives. It's things beneath the surface. Tank Davis gets a lot of respect from me, and I know from Blue.
People try to push false narrative.
Right.
Hating on Tank. Ain't nobody hating on Tank,
bro. Ain't nobody hating on Tank, bro.
Asking bro to fight the best. So
that's it. That's it, bro.
Demanding him to stand on his square and fight the best. You know, the same thing I did. Me and Clay come from a different era. Floyd Mayweather stood on his square. He fought the best. People love to talk these false narratives that Floyd Mayweather ducked and dodged and cherry picked. No, he didn't. He got cherry picked. And once he became in a position of power, Floyd Miller was like, "All right, listen, this is what it's going to be. Period."
100%, bro. You couldn't have said it better. Like it's nothing but respect and admiration that pushes that has us as fans pushing for the biggest fights. And I think most analysts and maybe even content creators who are pushing for Tank, I mean, some of them might be straight on some hatred, but most people just want to see the damn fights, bro, because we know how competitive those fights are going to be, man. And as far as Tank,
one dude just messaged me, "I ain't nothing but Tim Bradley."
Yeah.
Hey,
I mean, at one point you gotta be like, exactly. I was gonna say at some point it's like, how much of an insult was that? Really? I don't know. But
Right.
you know what I'm saying?
Hey,
You know what I mean?
Tim Bradley.
Right. Yeah. I mean, another boxing analyst and Hall of Famer who knows what it takes to be great. You know what I'm saying? Who wants to see him do the same thing, who knows how talented he is. And the whole space has been pushing back. And that's what got these content creators panties all bunched up in their asses, because they feel like they're hearing it from everywhere now. So now they're giving us, which I don't know, once again, how much of an insult is it to say that me and you, Blue, are controlling the narrative and pushing it through the whole space and got everybody going crazy. There's some respect that's in there. There's some weird,
for sure,
kind of weird and perverted respect and telling us that, or telling us that we're getting paid by Turkey. That's amazing. That you would think that it means diabolical. Like, I'm kind of upset with Turkey off the strength of that, because you start making me feel like I deserve the payola. And listen, man, I'm trying to get out this truck. I want to do this full time. Turkey, if you playing with my money, bro, you see what they think. They think we holla at me. Anyway, that being said,
just send me a message. You ain't nothing but Tim Bradley. Okay,
ain't you waiting for that phone call? Like, I want to talk business with you.
Yeah, I just send a message saying, "Hey, no problem. Come click the link."
Yeah. It is what it is, but don't let them fool you guys, bro. It's all nonsense, bro. And as far as the pay-per-view is concerned, I'm not saying Tank ain't gonna sell pay-per-views because he's trash, or I'm commenting on, and I don't even know if I said it necessarily about Tank, but it sounds like something that's up my alley, so I'm not gonna deny it.
No, you said that. Well, we was talking about Errol Spence, and you said that there's a reason why Errol Spence. No, you said there was a reason why
Tank Davis wanted his guaranteed money. You
said Canelo Alvarez wasn't going to budge until he got his guaranteed money
in his escrow.
Yeah, right. And then you said same thing with Tank. You know, he wasn't going to budge. He was supposed to fight in March. Then he got pushed back because he was standing on the square. So we was actually talking about the Amazon and PBC situation.
Exactly, the structure of the deal.
About Tank not selling, that's why he was asking for guaranteed money. And they conveniently left out Canelo Alvarez was in that same conversation.
100%, bro. Thank you, Blue. My brother holding me down, bro.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
And nasty work, man.
It is to push the narrative that way is disgusting. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, but don't let these guys fool you, bro. And don't ever forget there's a rewind button. These lives are on here. There's always an opportunity to go back and watch and see for yourself what was said. Don't let them lie, bro. And the lies, by the way, to the people telling the lies, is desperation, bro. Because if it really is that bad, you could just tell the truth, bro. And it could be based on truth. But as soon as I see you pushing lies, that's the reason why we ain't speaking. That's the reason why we don't need to debate about nothing. That's the reason why I can't give you the attention that you keep demanding, bro, because you sound desperate. You sound desperate and you're reaching.
The nasty part about it is that you conveniently left out Canelo Alvarez.
I mean that's what a good lawyer would do, right?
And we was actually talking about them in a good light, because you were saying they wasn't falling for the okie doke.
Period.
Guaranteed money. Nobody said anything about pay-per-view sales or lack thereof of pay-per-view sales. You was just saying they ain't falling for the okie doke because you don't believe that Amazon is fully on board.
Right. And I was saying that, and I was giving Errol his props to be like, why wouldn't Errol stand in the same square and want his situation ironed out the same way their situation is ironed out, for him to know what he's getting before he goes in there? And it's because the pay-per-view model is getting attacked. It's under attack. It definitely is under attack, bro. And I'm gonna also and I added to it in saying that and giving the fans fights they don't want to see or fights they didn't ask for, and then charging them the highest amount of money is not helping the pay-per-view model get any better. It's hurting the pay-per-view model.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
It's nasty work. But let's get on out of here, great brother.
No doubt, man. I appreciate you, Blue.
So Jamal Rogers did all that talking, Clay, and then
they're just trying to get
disappeared.
the feeling. They don't mean it. They just want the feeling. Now, you know what he's going to do? He's going to go to his favorite content creator tomorrow and be like, yo, they was talking crazy about you. You should have seen what they was saying. They was doing all this stuff. Yo, I came here. I told them, sir, I told them, you better not. I'm going to go get you. And that's what they're going to go do. And then that dude is going to sit there and act like, oh, they're hating on me out of nowhere. It's not going to be we're defending ourselves. It's not going to be that you spent the whole entire day trying to kick my back in. It's not going to be none of that. It's going to be, oh, they want problems with me. That shit is so old and whack. And for the person in here who said, oh, you need to go over there. No, the hell I don't.
Right.
Are you crazy? Why would I do that?
It's nasty work.
So get your super chats popping, get the color in the chat popping for you for what? Right. Brother, no. You know what I'd rather do? Go in my man cave and go rock out on some Undisputed, which I'm getting nice at. In a minute, it's gonna be a problem out here for people. I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna go spark one of my cigars. I got me this beautiful Gurkha Abuelo that I've been waiting to you know what I'm saying, to spark, and that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do me, right. And you're gonna do you, brother, and we're gonna live.
That's it. And
like
we'll see y'all tomorrow.
Hit said.
And we'll see y'all tomorrow, man.
That's it, family. That's it, man. Salute to everybody, man.
Yeah.
Peace.
And so we only had one person hit the link. Ain't that amazing? Everybody be talking, but only one person hit the link because Carl Brown don't count because he hit the link every day.
Every day.
He stand on his business every day. Whether we,
you know what he remind me of? He remind me of me when I was on that other platform I like to call Candyland. When I was on the other platform, I used to just go up there, you know, be holding it down. Everybody against me, you know what I'm saying? I'll just be holding it down, you know what I'm saying? And then I got turned into the culprit. I knew what he was doing. He was over here trying to, whatever the hell I got accused of doing. That's what it is. That's why I respect Carl, bro. Even though we disagree on some points, and a lot of points, by the way, I agree with on Carl. I think he's making some points as well. You know what I'm saying? But one thing is, I ain't never going to feel like he's a KGB agent trying to come over here and, you know what I'm saying, do something diabolical. The man has an opinion, bro, and he's speaking his opinion, bro, and you got to respect it. And it's always with respect and always with love. You know what I'm saying?
All fact. So Ray don't count, Carl don't count. So usual suspects.
Yeah, they're not there.
Nasty word. And that's all we got for y'all, people. Appreciate y'all coming through. Salute to my brother Charles Edward Cheese. He healthy. He back.
Yeah, Cheese.
Salute to all the queens. We didn't get to the roll call because I was hot. You know what I'm saying? My brother Clay had something to get off his chest, so we'll be back in usual form tomorrow. But y'all already know what it is. Go follow my brother Claymore Rain. Link in the chat.
For sure.
Support his channel. Support his grind. Salute to my brother D-Boy Dev in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on us in the super chat. Keep saying we want to see LeBron versus KD. These guys want to see LeBron versus Kyle Kuzma. All facts.
Ooh, nasty work, D-Boy.
Nasty work. All facts.
Work.
But we get called haters for wanting to see that. Where they do that at, man?
Nasty work.
Where they do that at? You know what I'm saying? I couldn't wait for that Chief 49er game. We got absolutely worked, but I couldn't wait for the game.
Period.
I can't judge my Niners based off of nothing other than the Chiefs. Chris Lag, what's up, family? Salute,
Chris.
You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. And that's all we got for y'all. Make sure y'all hit the like button, drop a comment in the comment section, let me know what y'all think. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. So all we got for y'all. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Well, we're gonna have a special guest on tomorrow too. Remember, Clay?
I do remember.
Yeah, we're gonna have a special guest on tomorrow. So salute to each and every one of y'all. We gone. Peace.